Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. I love being black. Tell the truth
And what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, good people, come on in. We are having a great show today. I got a couple of videos, and we're going back in memory lane, and we're going to ask some questions, and we're going to ask you guys to participate. As usual, you know I love sharing my platform with you guys. Some of you guys I know, and some of you I don't know. And so I need you guys to come on in and make sure you like the video. And maybe I don't need to tell you to like the video, because if I don't tell you, you do it anyway. But anyway, sometimes people be just defiant, period. So just
Tell the truth and
that's all.
shame the devil.
Nothing else.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, people, let me get these dark glasses on, because sometimes the light be messing with my eyes. The light be here. It's just, and you need the light so they can see you perfect. So I hope I'm clear out there, and I need you guys to come on in, and we can do our thing tonight. All right. Is that Sandra Rando? Hey, Sandra, how are you? YouTube in the house. YouTube in the house. Sandra Rando in the house. All right. Who else I have here? Come on, show out and show up and show out. All right. My YouTube family, where are you? I go by YouTube family. Alana. All right. Miss Lane, how are you doing? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. YouTube family coming on in. Come on in, YouTube family. Come on, YouTube family. I need you to come on in and support me. Support what I'm trying to do here. Support what I'm trying to make happen. I'm just trying to bring forth.
I love being black. Tell the truth
And
and
what?
shame the devil.
That's all we want to do tonight. Some people don't want Tracy Taylor. What's up, Miss Taylor? I see you. Who's that? Katie Brown. I see you. Lee Travis. What's up, brother Travis? What's up, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Come on in. We got a great show tonight. Do not call in as of yet. I want to make sure you be able to hear the video before you jump on here. And sometimes it's hard for you guys to hear the video. Sweet jamming. Hey, long time. What's up, everybody? Glad you're back. Glad you're back. Vicky Gavin. What's going on, Miss Vicky? I see you. I see you. Val Price. This is Val. Hey, Val. What's up? What's up? What's up? You two multitasking. What's up, multitasking? When you gonna call in? All right. I know who you are. All right. My brother Law. What's up, Law? Law in the house, y'all. Law in the house. Law in the house. Law doing big things. You guys, you probably would never know, because he don't do a lot of talking. He just do a lot of walking. It's a brother that works behind the scenes. Cornell Elliott, what's up, my brother? What's up? Been knowing you for a long time. What's going on? Deborah Singleton. Hey, Martin, everyone on the live. Happy Saturday to you all. God bless everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you. What's that? Flightness 9518. How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you. Vicky, all right. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right. Val said, I don't know why my email is showing. Nobody wants you, Val. Stop it. Nobody wants you. Anybody looking for you? Ricky Riggs. Truett. Black Power to the last hour. Race first all day. Black Power to the last hour. Race first. Race first. You better know it. I tell you, I love being black. Some folks got a problem with that. What kind of power you got? Black power. Hey, when I say what kind of power you got, y'all type in the chat, say black power. If you're black now. If you ain't black, you probably can't type that, but that's okay. All right. All right. I see my friend Kara on here. Sylvia Stone, what's going on? I see you. Yeah. 3 o'clock. Okay, cool. So, Reese, what's going on? What's going on with you? What's going on? I think I text you and Bill. Yeah, what's going on? I got to call you. Yeah, today is our girl birthday. Dr. Davis. Yeah, Dr. Davis. Y'all, we're going to miss Dr. Davis. We'll miss her voice. I tell you. Louis Ramsey, my brother. What's going on, Louis? Louis, what's going on? We gonna get started, people. I know y'all bored with me talking. Hey, sending love from Cali. Was it Andrina? I probably Bowman. Man, she gonna beat me up for doing her name in Sharice, African American. All right, community. All right. Oh, look at somebody send me $2. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna take that $2 and run with it. Lord bless that $2. Multiply it. Stretch it. All right. Val, I know this is real money. You know it. Kathy, what's up, Miss Kathy? I see you. Sylvia. All right, let's get started, people. All right. I'm glad to be black and an American citizen. I'm glad to be it. Period. I may not get treated like one, but I'm glad just to be here in America. I don't know no other country but America. And let's get started with these videos, people. Let's start it off. And I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to start with. I don't know which one I'm going to start with. Man, which one I'm going to start with? Oh, politics. What's up? I see you. I see you. All right, Black Power. What kind of power y'all got? Black Power. MJB fan 791. I see you. Roy Lee Dimper. All right, Black Power. Vicky, Black Power. That's right. That's Black Power. Sweet Jammy, Black Power. What's up? Out the Lewis. Dreadhead. What up, Dread? My Dreadhead brother there. Dread. The man is a Dreadhead. Lock. Mr. Roosevelt. What's going on? Citizenship. Black Power, Cornell. That's right. Want to check out your show. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. All right. Brother Barney Mac in the house. All right. What happened to Dr. Sanders? Dr. Sanders said, not Dr. Sanders. Dr. Sanders, her father died, so we got to pray for her. And Dr. Davis, she died back in October sometime. I think it was September, I think. Yeah. Adrena. Okay. All right. Let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. I got enough people on here to get started. You know, you talk that Black Power stuff, you're going to run people away. All right. Here we go, y'all. Mr. Blake.
Thank you. How you doing now? Put me on YouTube. These niggas are great. Look, that white man got a station there, and he's making a fool out of it. You don't see any Chinese lining up being killed. You don't see no Arab lining up. Only black people. And who's killing black people? Other black people and the police. Why? On the plantation, the white man made a nigger. On the plantation, the white man whooped him. Say your name is not Kunta Kinte.
All right, I'm gonna hold it right there. I want to skip past it because it's 20 minutes long, but I want to start around 12, and get to the point, and get to the point right there. I think that's exactly what we need.
Place young black people. They give them the job. And
here we go. Yeah, let me go back a little
bit. Started Black History Month. Black people got to know their history, where they come from, and where they are. Some of them think that they free. How you gonna be free when you don't own nothing? You don't control nothing. You don't even control your schools. You don't control nothing. So you got to realize that you have not overcome. That song says, we shall overcome. Not that you have overcome. We have not overcome. We're still on the plantation. Don't care if you got a white superintendent or a black superintendent on the police force. The white man runs it. This is his country. And we are not immigrants. Black leadership is silent about illegal immigrants. Did you know what my people need? We need sanctuary.
Listen.
We need sanctuary to protect us. We the one sanctuary to protect us. We the one been hung. But what did the man do, the old devil? When he get tired, he said, I got these people with free labor. Work the hell out of them. There's no peanut, there's no cotton, there's no rice, no tobacco. Now, we're going to bring somebody else in from Eastern European. We're going to bring them in from Guatemala, Honduras. We're going to bring them in from China, India, Budapest. The negative effect, Claude Anderson said, has on the black community. The negative effect. They come in and displace young black people. They give them the job, and they give these whites the jobs. They give these Hispanics, these Europeans. They're not even legal citizens. What does black citizenship mean?
That's what we're going to talk about.
When your citizenship don't mean nothing. When the Mexicans come in and say, we not citizens, we not going nowhere, and we gonna work. We gonna work. You're not a citizen. They'll use you, but don't let them use you up. Don't let them use you up.
Listen, people.
Know who you are and where you come from. Always remember this, my young people. Remember how you got here. You didn't get here as an immigrant. Black leadership is silent. Reverend Trump, you talking about Reverend? You talking about President Trump, the Democratic machine, daily machine, these whites have been playing black people. Now there's a new white man. Devil you know is better than an angel you don't know. Maybe you better off with that devil than that angel promising you everything. He promised you that you will be a citizen in 1865. You're not no citizen. You're not no citizen. Your vote don't mean nothing. They let these illegals come in. They let them come in to displace you. They don't need you no more. They use you. Now, they use you. You've been fighting in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korean War, all these wars. When you come back to America, you just a nigga. They let every group come in and go, look at your neighborhood. If you was somebody, why you got that Arab store and you haven't opened up a store there? Buying these chips.
George Ritter, South Shore Culture Center.
What's wrong
Speaking
with
truth, 75-year-old.
What's wrong with you? When you see that Arab selling you liquor, cigarettes, and drugs, why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? And when you go to the pen, the Arab not going to the pen. He pulls that iron gate down, get in his car and have his pistol. And nobody's scared of you. They not scared of you. Maybe we scared of each other. But them Arabs not scared of you. If they were scared, they wouldn't even come over. They know you. They know you're not about nothing. That's why when they get tired, where can I open up me a store? Go to the nigger neighborhood and sell them some damn chip and some fucking meat and some rotten fruit. The niggers are bad. The niggers are bad. We can make some money off the niggers. But what's wrong with the niggers that live there? Why can't they sell some chips? Hot chips. Even the Mexicans coming over selling hot tamales. Anybody gonna beat up that Mexican woman? Anybody gonna come and take that Mexican woman hot tamale? No. If you pull up your hot tamale, then the boys are gonna beat you up. Like go stand down. Even the Mexicans coming up selling hot tamale and stone cones. What's wrong? And look at, I've never seen nothing like it in Inglewood. Look at the niggas lined up like that. Look at them. They got plus lining up going to Maria. Going to Maria. Could you give me some cherry snow cone? I want 2 hot tamales here, Maria. Look. And then in a few minutes, Maria's husband come by and pick her up in that pickup, and they go home and count that money. Then when I go to the currency exchange, I'm going to get on my black brothers now. Wait a minute here.
Uh-oh.
I go to the currency exchange. That little old Batty Rooster, Pablo, look at the little thing, sending money back to Mexico. To his little muchachas and muchachos. No court, no judge told him, you better send that money back. No judge told him and beat him and say, we're going to lock you up. He knows the rules. He knows the culture. Look at that. I got $300. I want to send it back to Mexico. Here come another. I got $400. He doesn't have to do that. He's already over here. But he don't forget where he come from.
Preach, bro.
He don't forget where he come
Preach.
from. He knows his responsibility. He's not going to abandon them. He's not. Maria going to get that child, and she going to have some tamales and some Frio too. She going to have some beans. Oh, yeah. And then old black honorary thing going to sit up and go try to get 2 or 3 jobs and not pay that girl, not pay that woman, take care of that little baby of his. Somebody need to take that little black baby and tar and feather his ass. Long time ago in the black culture, when you get a black girl pregnant, their brothers will come and beat the hell out of you and make you have a shotgun wedding. That's right. Beat the hell out of you. Beat your ass, a group of them. Or come over, you got my sister. You got my sister pregnant. Then they brothers and uncles started stomping you like a game baby. And you're going to marry her. And you don't have to love her. You stay with her long enough, you'll fall in love.
Preach, brother.
You stay with her long enough, and these are your children. I'm going to tell you what I heard down in the basement one day. I heard somebody say that. Old man, I heard him say it. No, a lady was telling them. She said that every weekend her husband would go out and spend that check, party, and have a good time with his friends and had a girlfriend. She went to her father-in-law and told him he came back and whipped the hell out of his grown son, beat his ass, and said, you're going to let it happen one more time. Kicked his ass. Because you know why he did it? That's a reflection that on him.
Hit that like
he
button.
raised an inferior son that didn't respect manhood and didn't respect his family. That was a disgrace. Some of these blacks don't have no culture. No shame. No shame. No, it's certain other things I'll do if I see that lady. Look at me high. You all look like the whole up, masked up here. Do it anyway. No shame. No respect. If that lady said, there's joy, I'm out there doing who's what this stuff.
Okay, people. I'm getting ready to sign off. I thank y'all for tuning in.
Do it right.
Share it on your page.
No shame, no respect.
Listen up, people.
Life. And another thing, I'm gonna get on my sisters now again. First I'm gonna get on that man down in the basement. Told me down in that basement. He said the gangbangers try to recruit my son, and I had to kill 3 of them. See, they thought it was drive-by shooting. He was killing them his damn self, beating this little boy up in school. See, just one at a time that came up missing. He said he killed 3 gangbangers trying to recruit his son. And I said, how could that man do it? See, he called him by himself. One of them just shot him and said, that gang related. Say, you been fucking with my son too. But bam, you fucking with my son, bam. And ladies, if you got any boys or children, you got to act like a bear if you don't have a husband. When they come after your children, recruiting them and everything, you have to leap up on them like a bear Don't care about what the school board say.
That's right,
what the police say. They belong to you. You can't ask them to protect you. Your blood. You got to take it in your own day.
All right. We're going to go back just a little bit more. The part that I really like, I really want to, but he talked about the citizenship around 12. Let's see.
There's no cotton, there's no rice, no tobacco. Now, we're going to bring somebody else in from Eastern European. We're going to bring them in from Guatemala, Honduras. We're going to bring them. You have not overcome. Black leadership is silent about illegal immigrants. Did you know what my people need? We need sanctuary. We need sanctuary to protect us. We the one being harmed. But what did the man do, the old devil? When he get tired, he said, I got these people with free labor. Work the hell out of them. There's no peanut, there's no cotton, there's no rice, no tobacco. Now, we're going to bring somebody else in from Eastern European. We're going to bring them in from Guatemala, Honduras. We're going to bring them in from China, India, Budapest. The negative effect, Claude Anderson said, has on the black community. The negative effect. They come in and displace young black people. They give them the job, and they give these whites the jobs. They give these Hispanics, these Europeans. They're not even legal citizens. What does black citizenship mean? Pat your foot. When your citizenship don't mean nothing. When the Mexicans come in and say, we not citizens, we not going nowhere, and we gonna work. We gonna work. You not a citizen. They'll use you, but don't let them use you up. Don't let them use you up. Know who you are and where you come from. Always remember this, my young people. Remember how you got here. You didn't get here as an immigrant. Black leadership is silent. Reverend Trump, oh, you talking about Reverend? You talking about President Trump, the Democratic machine, daily machine. These whites have been playing black people. Now there's a new white man. Now there's a new white man. Devil you know is better than an angel you don't know. Maybe you better off with that devil than that angel promising you everything. He promised you that you will be a citizen in 1865. You're not no citizen. You're not no citizen. Your vote don't mean nothing. They let these illegals come in, and they let them come in to displace you. They don't need you no more. They use you. Now, they use you. You've been fighting in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korean War, all these wars. When you come back to America, you're just a nigger. They let every group come in and go, look at your neighborhood. If you were somebody, why you got that Arab store and you haven't opened up a store there? Find these chips.
George Whitt, South Shore Culture Center.
What's wrong
Speaking
with
truth, 75-year-old.
What's wrong with you? When you see that Arab selling you liquor, cigarettes, and drugs, why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? And when you go to the pen, the Arab not going to the pen. He pulls that iron gate down, get in his car and have his pistol. And nobody's scared of you. They not scared of you. Maybe we scared of each other. But them Arabs not scared of you. If they were scared, they wouldn't even come over. They know you. They know you're not about nothing. That's why when they get tired, where can I open up me a store? Go to the nigger neighborhood and sell them some damn chip and some fucking meat and some rotten fruit. The niggers are bad.
The meat be right.
The niggers are bad. We can make some money off the niggers. But what's wrong with the niggas that live there? Why can't they sell some chips? Hot chips. Even the Mexicans coming over selling hot tamales. Anybody gonna beat up that Mexican woman? Anybody gonna come and take that Mexican woman hot tamale? No. If you pull up your hot tamale, when the boys come and beat you up, you gotta go stand down. Even the Mexicans coming up selling hot tamales and stove corn. What's wrong? And look at, I've never seen nothing like it in Inglewood. Look at the niggas lined up like that. Look at them. They not fussing up, lining up, going to Maria. Going to Maria. Could you give me some cherry snow cone? I want 2 hot tamales. Here, Maria, look. And then in a few minutes, Maria's husband come by and pick her up in that pickup, and they go home and count that money. Then when I go to the currency change, I'm going to get on my black brothers now. Wait a minute here.
Uh-oh.
I go to the currency change. That little old Banny Rooster, Pablo, look at the little thing, sending money back to Mexico, to his little muchachas and muchachos. No court, no judge told him, you better pay, you better send that money back.
Preach.
No judge told him and beat him and said, we're going to lock you up. He knows the rules. He knows the culture. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. I got $300. I want to send back to Mexico. Here come another. I got $400. He doesn't have to do that. He's already over here. But he don't forget where he come from. He don't forget where he come from. He know his responsibility. He's not going to abandon them. He's not. Maria going to get that child, and she going to have some tamales and some Frio too. She going to have some beans. Oh, yeah, and then old black honorary thing gonna sit up and gonna try to get 2 or 3 jobs and not pay that girl, not pay that woman, take care of that little baby of his. Somebody need to take that little black baby and tar and feather his ass. Long time ago in the black culture, when you get a black girl pregnant, their brothers will come and beat the hell out of you and make you have a shotgun wedding. That's right. Beat the hell out of you. Beat your ass, a group of them. Come over. You got my sister. You got my sister pregnant. Then they brothers and others started stomping you like a game baby. And you're going to marry her. And you don't have to love her. You stay with her long enough, you'll fall in love.
Preach, brother.
You stay with her long enough, and these are your children. I'm going to tell you what I heard down in the basement one day. I heard somebody say that. Oh, man, I heard him say it. No, a lady was telling them. She said that every weekend her husband would go out and spend that check, party, and have a good time with his friends and had a girlfriend. She went to her father-in-law and told him. He came back and whipped the hell out of his grown son, beat his ass, and said, you're going to let it happen one more time. Kicked his ass. Because you know why he did it? That's a reflection that on him, that he raised an inferior son that didn't respect manhood and didn't respect his family. That was a disgrace. Some of these blacks don't have no culture. No shame. No shame. No, it's certain other things I'll do if I see that lady. Look at me high. You old low like the whole up, masked up here. Do it anyway. No shame. No respect. If that lady said, there's George, I'm out there doing whoop up this stuff.
Okay, people. I'm getting ready to sign off. I thank y'all for tuning in.
Do it right.
Share it on your page.
No shame, no respect.
All right, people, we got another video, but I wanted to bring that to you, man. That if you want to listen to the video in its entirety, we definitely have another video. You can go on my YouTube and listen to it. I got a YouTube. You can do that. Definitely listen on it. I think I put some things on there for us to listen to. And we're going to take some callers, not exactly right now. I haven't even checked in yet. But I want to what I want to do, I want to talk briefly, and let me pull up my screen. All right, let me pull up my screen now. Let me pull up my screen. All right, right here. All right. Now, what I want to say is, now this was in January, I believe around in 2023. This is what he was talking about. This is just like when the migrants was arriving, maybe in December. And also I have another video, another passionate woman. And I'm going to pull her up. And where is she? Right here. I'm going to play her. All right. They loading them up. Loading them out. Live, uncut, unedited, people. So what we seeing here, you can talk to me real quick. Go ahead, what we seeing
okay.
Here? Go ahead.
It's the fourth bus of the immigrants coming over here in our community. The fourth bus. They bring us, they get busting them in CTA buses. That's crazy. You think we're gonna be comfortable with them in our area? You think we're gonna be comfortable? Do you think we're gonna be comfortable?
No.
We're not gonna be comfortable. We not.
I heard Lori Lightfoot trying to evict the people from the homeless people from under the bridge.
No, she was just on the news. They just gave them $60,000 for the homeless people. I just saw it on the news. She just had the sign up. They just gave them $60,000 for homeless people. I just saw it on the news. Lori Lightfoot right there holding the check for the people that's up under the thing. Yeah.
But they spending millions some dollars on this thing right here.
Millions.
Yeah.
And flip over here to this mental health center. We need that open. Right here on Woodlawn.
Yeah.
We need that open, the mental health center. Why we ain't got the mental health center open, but we can welcome these peoples over here. They had money to welcome them, but they didn't have money to open up this on Woodlawn. Come on, make it make sense.
So these are illegal immigrants coming in?
Yes, illegal immigrants. Yes, that's what they are.
They bringing them in on CTA buses.
CTA bus, 4. That's the 4th one.
Wow.
I went to the meeting over there at Bridget Church. They claim they're going to have 24-hour security for these people. That's what they claim. They're going to need it, because once they get out here, they're going to... I'm telling you, we already got people missing in Chicago already. They just going to add on to it, watch.
Wow.
Somebody think it's 4 bus loads for them. Come on now.
Live, uncut, unedited, people. What's this address? 64th and University?
64th and University. My old grammar school. I graduated from this school. This is my school.
Yeah. That's it. Woo!
The immigrants coming over here on our territory.
Yeah.
For free. This is what I got a problem with. They're going to be over here for 2 years free. Here I am, a taxpayer. I struggle every month to pay my $500 rent, and they're going to be over here for free? Make it make sense. I pay rent. I pay gas. I pay light. I buy food. I don't get food stamps. I buy my food. And they can come over here and live for free for 2 years. They got a 2-year contract. I was at the meeting. They got a 2-year. They guaranteed to be right here for 2 years. Who's going to be comfortable with them? It's just to get hot. Who's going to be comfortable with them right here for 2 years? Who's going to be comfortable, Marty? Who?
Yeah, right.
We're not going to be comfortable. I'm going to have lots of sleepless nights because I don't know what's in their head. They don't speak English or none of that. Come on now.
Make it make sense, huh?
Make it make sense.
Why didn't put them on the north side?
They got them, they said they got them everywhere. I don't know about the north side. I'm talking about where I stay at.
Right.
I stay on 62nd and Kilbourne. Where I stay at. A block away from me. I'm not going to feel free walking out this summer around these people. I'm not. They don't know nothing about me. I don't know nothing about them. Come on now.
They got police protection and everything.
Yes. I was in the meeting. They said they're going to have 24-hour security for these people. Ain't that bad to be? You can have 24-hour security for them, and these people's getting killed every day in Chicago. Come on, make it make sense. They getting paid for nothing just about standing there. They ain't chasing no crime or nothing. They just standing there. They getting paid. Come on now, make it make sense.
64th and University, people. 64th and University. This is where the illegal immigrants are coming in.
Yes, that's
right
the
here,
fourth bus load.
That's the fourth bus. This is the fourth bus load.
And they use the CTA bus.
It's live, uncut, unedited. We got a resident right here. She said it's not right. It's not right. And I'm a long time resident of Woodlawn.
Yes, I just moved back on Kimball. And I would not feel safe. I won't feel safe walking around here. It's 4 bus load of these people's coming. We don't know nothing about them. They don't know nothing about us. That's crazy. How we gonna live comfortable? I'm gonna have plenty sleepless nights thinking that one of them gonna pop up on my block. That's how close they is to me. Come on now.
All right, the bus pulling out, y'all. They done
Yeah,
unloading.
let's see how many more buses coming. That's the 4th one.
It's the fourth one, huh?
Yeah, that's the 4th one.
They're using all the city resources,
The
too.
city, and they getting paid too. I bet the CTA getting paid for that.
Live, uncut, unedited.
Tell the truth and shame the
They do us
devil.
any kind of way, Marty.
Any
They
kind
give
of
us
way.
any kind of way.
I love being black.
Any kind of way. We don't have no rights. We don't have no say-so. We don't have no say-so in our community. That's messed up. No say-so in your own community. Then the 20-man alderman, Jeanette, gonna tell us at the meeting, I apologize. I meant to tell y'all what's going on. No, they paid you undercover. I'm gonna keep it 100. They paid her undercover. I'm gonna keep it 100. That's what happened. That's why she didn't tell us. I was at the meeting
Bishop Brazier.
Bishop Brazier Church. She got on a panel and said she apologized to the 20th ward because she did not let us know that they was coming over here. Now, myself, I'm going to feel very uncomfortable. How? How can I live? How can I sleep at night? It's 4 busloads full of them peoples over here. Do you know our kids going to come up missing? They're already coming up missing by us black peoples. Now it's going to be worse. Come on now. When I tell you I'm exactly 1 block from this resident, 1 block, I'm not going to feel free to walk to the gas station no more. I'm going to be scared. Come on now. And they using CTA bus to bus them in. This the 4th bus. People that we don't want. They speak no English. They don't even speak English. Come on now, make it make sense.
Well, who you think behind all this?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Who you think behind it?
White folks.
Yes. They got a big part in it.
Yeah.
But Chicago's so greedy, they can take anything. They gave them an offer for these people, and they took it.
That's the new labor force.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave them an offer for this building, and Chicago took it. Then you flip the camera around right here to Woodlawn. It's a mental health right there.
Right there, the
They
brown
closed it down because they said they ain't had no money.
Yeah.
Why y'all can't open that back up on Woodlawn? Please tell me why.
Yeah.
But these people's gonna come over here for 2 years. 2 years to live for free. Here I am, I'm a taxpayer. I pay taxes. I'm a single mama. I've been working since I was 16. So you mean to tell me y'all gonna let these people come over here and live for free? They got a contract for 2 years to live for free. So they ain't paying no rent. They ain't buying no food. They ain't paying no light bill. They ain't paying no gas bill. I'm paying all that and I'm struggling. Help me out.
So these illegal immigrants coming over here, they getting a free ride.
They're getting a free ride for 2 years guaranteed. Guaranteed 2 years. And they might have spent it. They might have spent it. But for sure 2 years.
Yeah.
For sure 2 years they're gonna get it. Here I am. Been working all my life. I've been in the Woodlawn community all my life. 51 years old. Been working since I was 16, still working right now today. A single mama, I'm struggling paying my bills. And you can tell me that these people can come over here and live for free for 2 years? Make it make sense. For 2 years? So the 2 years, they ain't got to worry about nothing. They ain't got to worry about no food. They ain't got to worry about no rent. They ain't got to worry about nothing. Just living in our neighborhood. Our taxpayer money.
All right.
Come on now.
All right. Turn around.
Yeah, because I'm mad.
All right, people, this is live, uncut, unedited.
Okay.
And we stand out here. This is a childhood friend. We grew up together in Woodlawn area. Matter of fact, you know I stayed on Kembar too.
Yeah, I just moved back on Kembar in 2016.
So people, there is a concern.
It is a concern. It's a big concern.
Do you know who you're moving in our community?
Do you know?
Is there a background check? We need to know.
Yes. Oh yeah. I was at the meet. They said they done did a background check on these people. That's a lie. They said they're gonna have 24-hour security. That's a lie. Come on now. You mean to tell me they're going to be over here for 2 years for free? For free? 2 years for free? They ain't got to worry about nothing. Here I am. I go to work every day. I struggle paying my bills out here.
And I'm hearing that Lori Lightfoot, she's evicting the people that's under the bylaw. Evicting them.
She evicting them, but she...
Ma'am, turn your phone down.
Yeah,
609.
Yeah, she's
Turn it off.
She evicting them.
609.
So shame on you, Lori.
Turn your audio.
Chicago to vote you back in.
Right. And you evicting them up under the bylaws. Where they do that at?
Lori, you made a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. So I hope you see this video. You have made a lot of enemies in Woodlawn. Listen, the alphabet community ain't gonna be able to save you this time. Trust me. They ain't gonna be able to save you this time. I tell you, this is live.
I would not sleep.
Yeah,
I would not sleep at night.
Yeah.
I would not sleep at night.
All right.
Comfortable.
So I guess we're waiting on another busload. The police still here. So it's be another busload
so
coming.
So where's the 24-hour security they claim they're gonna have? These it? I'm confused. So you mean to tell me police is gonna be out here for 2 years every day on this corner, making sure they ain't messing with nobody? You lie. A lie. They can't even keep Chicago under control. Let's know these people. Come on now, make it make sense. Every day is crime. Every day. Every time I look on the news, somebody got killed. Somebody got shot.
Still here. Hold on, man.
Day.
I'll come to you.
Chicago police ain't doing nothing.
Crime going down, right?
That's what they said.
Oh, okay.
That's what they said.
All right, people. Live, uncut, unedited. I'm out of here. I'll still be in the area. We're just gonna get some air footage too.
Yeah.
Some footage. Peace out. Live, uncut, unedited.
All right.
Ray.
Okay. All right, people. We got we got a lot going on. So let me just try to. Okay, hold on. Let me. All right. Now let's go to the first call. Now this video, both of these videos that I showed, they both talked about the migrant situation. That's when under Lori Lightfoot administration. Okay. Now you see the passion that we had back then. Let's go to 609 area code. Come on, caller. Let me go to you first. What's your thought, your comment? What's going on? What's your comment?
You know, the first thing, basically, like, we breed. It's naturally in our breed as Black African American people. We are very emotional. And basically, I'm going to say, back in the days, we was parents to every children. You know, our next door neighbor can check us and say, and actually discipline us. We can say, you know, sit down and basically, and don't tell my mama, because we will get spanked and we'll get another spanking. So I'm going to say it like this. I truly feel that it is so disrespectful, and I'm going to say, like, that, you know, men, how we address them is a difference between being disrespectful and how to be respected. You can have a woman that loves everything about you, say she loves you, but if she doesn't have any respect for you as a man, it does not register. And I'm going to say, it is very, very disrespectful for them to just drop these people in our community. That's disrespectful. And that's not a relationship. They just drop these people where they think they should be placed. And that's not good. That's not a good thing. because at the end of the day, Black people, we are dealing with our issues in our Black community. Nothing is perfect, and it's a lot going on. And we need to realize they have disrespect our community. They brought people all over the world into our community. Why? It reminds back in the day when our people began to prosper. And then they came down and burned down our community, all our resources.
Okay.
And now, here we go again.
Okay.
It's not right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, ma'am, let me say something now. I know you're going on. I want you to land the plane. And it was a lot of, I don't know when you come on, it was 2 videos too. And I understand exactly what you're saying. And this goes to show you, George Blakemore said it in the first video, they're tired of us. They use us up. We done fought in every war. And they bringing foreigners over here and placing them right in front of us and replacing us. And that's what they're showing us that. And we see it right before our eyes. No one could deny that. No one could deny that. I want to play another video before I go to P-Ray. You next, P-Ray. Let me play this other video real quick, and then I'll let you bring you on. It's like 4 minutes. And I always play this video. Oh, just hold on, P-Ray. I'll get you shortly. All right. I always play this video when I come on here because it tells us the truth.
That blacks were producing went to Wall Street then. And now that all that money that's amassed on Wall Street is still producing unearned income. All that money is producing a regular salary for people. It's in stocks and bonds and dividends. They don't have to work. Never had to work. But we're going to talk about that later on. So what I'm saying now is that you're going to have this massive influx of immigrants into the country that are better equipped. They don't have your legacies. They don't have your disadvantages. They're walking across the border. They're going to get a free lunch. They don't have to pay dues. But you got public policies in this country that are equating them to black folk. They're equating them to black, and what we've allowed them to do, starting in 1970, is to wrap themselves in black folks' suffering and pretend somehow they suffered along with black folk. And therefore, whatever program is created under this misguided label called minority, that they are equal to you and over you. And we're going to deal with that whole concept of minority in a few minutes too. So that's the problem with the influx of immigrants. And what they are doing is coming to the country and doing what we've never been allowed to do and we've never been bright enough to do in some senses, is to build your own communities. You got to build your communities. You see, every group that when they leave their homeland, the last thing they do is look in the mirror. They look in the mirror and says, I'm going to America. And I'm going to go to America, I'm going to find me a community or neighborhood. Or I'm going to build one with people who look like me. And so that's why you go all over this nation, where they're coming out of Asia. You will find Vietnamese towns all over California, little Cambodias. You'll find a Chinatown in every major city. You'll see the Hispanics come in, they'll build a little Mexico, a little Havana, a little Hialeah. You go up, you find little Italys, French towns, German towns, Greek towns, Polish towns, but you cannot find one black town. And we are the only people that keep trying to integrate. We're the only people, rather than looking in the mirror and saying, I see somebody that looks like me, I want to go find and build me a community of people who look like me. We're doing just the opposite. That's your second problem, is inappropriate behavior of black folk. We keep looking in the mirror and says, I want to get away from everybody that looks like me. You can't have any power and wealth doing that. If you don't have a community, you cannot rebuild Los Angeles without a black community. If I cannot come in this city, you can tell me where every black lives, where he stays, where he works. You don't have a community. And all of you.
I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, P-Ray, go ahead. I just want to put that out there. And that was over 20 some years ago. Dr. Claude Anderson. Go ahead, P. Ray, you're next.
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. Thank you for having me, and thank you for inviting me here. This is what we've been talking about for the past 5 years. I'm happy that now we are all on one accord and we all understand what's going on. So I'm going to give a shout out to Governor Greg Abbott, a shout out to Mayor Eric Adams of New York City, a shout out to Ron DeSantis of Florida, a shout out to the governor, I think his last name is Johnson, the mayor of Denver, Colorado, and every other person who sent illegals here to the city of Chicago to make us uncomfortable, because the people were acting like they didn't understand what we were saying, that this was a huge issue. This is why we were going down to City Hall and saying, please, y'all, stop giving them the money. Please, y'all, get rid of the sanctuary city ordinance. And I guess people thought that we were doing that to be theatrical or, whatever. But now the bill has come through for everybody. And now ICE is here. And I don't understand how anybody that is Black, that lives in Black Chicago, could have an issue with this. As a matter of fact, I would say the overwhelming majority of us don't. And that's something that we should be proud of, that we set and own this business together. It's a beautiful thing that they're getting out of here. That means more housing, because we know housing is a big issue in Chicago, more jobs, classrooms that are more focused on American students. Somebody talking?
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. They was talking. Go ahead, P. Don't ignore that. Go ahead. I'll mute it.
More room in American classrooms, more room in the grocery store. Okay, like at the end of the day, we deserve the most comfort in this country. They, meaning the Democrats, have always utilized immigration as a weapon against us. This is what they've been doing since the end of the Civil War, when they did Red Summer of 1919, when there were all those race riots. Those were European immigrants fighting Negroes across the country. And that's because the Democrats had infected them with Confederate mentalities that they still were doing. The Confederacy is the Democratic Party. So this is what they do. This is what they've always done. And rather than us spend our time fighting and battling with them, we're just going to move on and meet and talk to different people. That's why we were successful in getting the attention of the president and making sure that movement, that he understood that we don't want to live like this. We want to get the federal help. And we thank him for responding to us. So thank you, Mr. Johnson, Martin G. Johnson, for having me on here. And God bless Chicago. Things are getting better. I think all of us should be really happy right now.
All right. We'll go to the next caller. Old Timer 224. You're next.
Yes, sir. I mean, come on, Martin. I mean, let's not try to make it seem as though that people need somebody to step in. Now, what's being said? Okay, this is the way that nothing is really going to change except for people getting up, going to work, and taking care of the business that they're supposed to take care of. And the Republicans, and I don't want to get back and forth with the Republican thing, but this is just something new that a whipping boy stands that people can use and turn around and can say about these two parties. We have a two-party system in this country, a majority. This has been since the 1800s, and it has worked, and it's the most truthful way that the majority can rule. Problem is that you have to fight for other little things that people take advantage of and come in and start outsmarting people, like redistricting, doing things that give other people an advantage, and have the Supreme Court, to rule in their favor. Okay, if you're going to do that, then we all have to fight. Black people have to know that we have to roll up our sleeve and make a righteous fight. That's all it is. Now, we can see that this one party. I mean, look at the direction that it's going. I looked at just the small things. I looked at the Halloween party they had at the White House. I didn't see no black children getting any candy. None. Now somebody say, "Oh, look at what you're talking about. Look how you're hollering." But these are we taxpayers too. We got a lot of people that's in government. I didn't see no black children getting that candy over there, but I saw a whole lot of Caucasians lined up with their families getting candy. These people have shown us in all the ways possible that they trying to eliminate us. They don't care nothing about us. I mean, the man is trying to run the attorney, trying to sue the attorney general over a flim flam stuff. $18,000 advantage she supposedly have gotten, and this man done stole millions. This man's family done stole millions and millions of dollars in the lie. And they're going to try to go after a righteous woman because they say she had an $18,000 advantage. Go after Comey because he did his job.
Okay.
And then we shouldn't have
okay. Old timer.
Old
timer.
Okay, go ahead.
Old timer.
I'm done.
Thank you. We're talking about citizenship. I'm not trying to get into a debate with the Republicans. Hold it. I don't care how many black people you say you don't see around Republicans. There are some black people that are Republicans. Like it, love it, hate it, congratulate it. I don't care what it is. But there are blacks Republicans, okay? Now, whether you like it or not, you can't change that. It's a two-party country, Democrat and Republican. There's nothing you can do about it, or me, or myself.
You don't see the continual progression. You don't see the continual.
Let me just say this.
Progression of,
I'm not a. Hold on. First of all, number one, I'm not a Republican. My main concern is of the Democrats, that they do the right thing. I'm trying to fight the Democrats so they can do the right things by black people. Now, we can't blame what's going on here in the city of Chicago all on Donald Trump. And I keep saying it over and over. I cannot stress that. We cannot go on as Democrats and pretend like nothing is not going on here in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. We have a lot of things that are wrong with us, within, internal. And we can't blame that on white Republicans or white racist Republicans, if you want to call it. We can't blame it on them. We can't not blame it. We have a South Side and a West Side, which is predominantly blacks. And our communities are terrible. They're so terrible, a lot of us are afraid to even live around blacks in these communities. They don't want to do it. Now they'll come to the city and party, come to a funeral, go to service, mosque, church, whatever. But after that, they're going back to their suburbs. And I don't have nothing against them.
But you got T-Ray getting on there, and every time you look around, they got a group of people talking about, well, the Democrats. The Democrats, this ain't no Democrat. This is not no Democrat thing. This is an everyday.
I ain't said your name one time. Don't say my name. I ain't said nothing about you.
Right. Okay, you got people on here that they had an aggregation of people, and they they say that the Democrats. What I'm saying is, it's a fight. It's a fight for everybody to see what they want. Now we are still using the N-word, brother. We got issues in all 50 states that we are using this N-word, and we are pushing one another down as low as you can get. And this is what we like this. We like to do this shit. So until we come up out of that, which we have the opportunity to come about, this ain't got nothing to do with no religion. It ain't got nothing to do with me being a preacher. I'm saying
you just tried to push me down. Why don't you illustrate that? You just did that.
Okay, I was just only talking about politics, though. I was only talking about politics, about how people keep hollering Democrats. That's all. The only thing I'm talking about. What I'm saying is that at the age of 14 and 15 years old, our children ought to have a job card in their hand, ready to go to work. That's where we have to train our children. So when other people come in here, we're not going to be caught working at the fast food restaurant for 1 year, and we go back the next year. Well, where's Reggie? Where's Reggie's son? Oh, he don't work here no more. But I go back over there. Gomez is still there. Silver is still there. These people raise their whole families, and then we work there for 1 year, and then we done.
Okay.
So these people, the companies are going to go with people who they know that they can count on, and that's all it is.
Old timer.
And we got to find our way to get up in there.
Old timer.
I'm done, sir. I'm done.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, P-Ray.
Let's go.
Call your name like that.
Yeah, let's go to the next caller. The next caller is 3268. 3268. Come on, caller.
What's going on, Martin?
Hi, Mr. Roosevelt. How are you?
Oh, we're doing fine. It's good to hear P-Ray on. Like I tell everybody that, her show when she was on VON, introduced me from the confusion, or took me from the detriment and confusion of the Democratic Party and the hypocrisy of the Democratic Party to the somewhat, peace and tranquility of the Republican Party. I have to thank her every single day for that. And he talks about, old timer who was just on, was talking about the difference between Democrat and Republican. And I know that the subject is talking about this whole immigration thing. Because first of all, the reason why it's coming up is because first of all, you have to blame the Democratic Party for this immigration. Because due to the Democrats, it's the Democrats who wanted to bring them over here. Just like we live here in a Democratic city. Why is every single Democratic city, like New York or like Chicago or like Los Angeles or Denver, they have to bring in these people, and they're a sanctuary city. I mean, you were down there with me, Martin. Now, we have a single alderman who is Republican. And I will have to say, how many aldermen we have? Like 50 or 51? And out of that whole bunch, 41 out of 51 voted to keep whether Chicago should be a sanctuary city off of the ballot as a referendum, including someone like William Hall did it, who calls himself a so-called preacher. And this is more of a Democratic thing, because it's the Democrats who have caused this kind of problem in these kind of cities. That's the reason why the migrants and stuff have been welcomed and everything here. And what did they do? They took them and they placed them more in black communities, because they know that us as black people are just so wonderful and so loving that we don't always complain. I mean, come on now. Little Village, they didn't want them. Humboldt Park, they didn't want them. Cicero, they didn't want them. In the north suburbs and in the white areas in the north side, they didn't want them. So that's how come they just put them here. And you don't know what these people are doing. You can't speak the language.
I'll send you the link.
And someone like Old Timer wants to say that, the so-called, if I'm getting the words right, is the Democratic cause, it's a righteous cause. No, the cause that people like me, you, and P-Ray are fighting for is the righteous cause. And I get so tired if everybody keep talking about, well, I mean, ICE was grabbing them up and they snatching little Johnny from school and little Jorge from church, and little Marcos is being, the father is being separated from their families and all this other kind of stuff. If you and I committed a crime, you could best believe when that judge gives us that 10 to 15 years, we're going to be separated from their families, separated from our families. Excuse me. And to me, it's the solution is simple. If you know that it's against the law to go over the border like they have and everything, if you're so concerned with being mistreated, I'm talking to anybody who's a migrant or illegal alien right now, so concerned about being separated from your family or being mistreated, the perfect solution is, excuse me, Ms. Martin, I just have to go here. Stay your ass at home. That way you don't have to deal with it. I land my plane.
Okay, thank you. We're going to the next caller. You talked already, 609, real briefly. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
609.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going to say that. Like they say, few are chosen, but many are called. I'm going to say this to all of us.
Marcus.
We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry. If we go biblical, many are called, few are chosen. We can have all this conversation that we speaking about now. At the end of the day, like I said, the immigrants migrate because migrate it's a temporary solution. Immigration, they want to stay permanently. Okay. So what we have to realize is that we gotta go biblical. You know? They say few are called and many are chosen. And if we believe what we believe in,
Okay, hold it,
we
hold
are
it.
the
Hold
chosen
it,
one.
ma'am. Hold it, hold it.
What does that have to do with what
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about?
I'm from the massacre. What does that have to do with how you parallel that scripture with what we're talking about? Many are called, few are chosen. Break that down to me. Make me understand it, because I'm kind of confused. All right, I'm kind of confused.
Okay. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that um keep our eyes on the prize. And everything and all these people, basically, at the end of the day, God has the first and the last say so because we look at a certain situation the way it is. But if we believe it, nobody can do anything. No, no bill, no policy, politician, anything there is can answer or get any permission, just like the devil. He
Okay.
can't get a permission if God
Okay.
didn't say so.
Okay, hold it,
I'm gonna stop there.
hold it, ma'am. Hold it. Now, I'm gonna say this in no disrespect. Faith without works is dead, and this wartime right now. And when you war, you don't lay down your shield and your sword. Now, you have to get out there and fight. Now, we're not going to allow this to happen to us, what they're trying to bring on us, and don't do nothing. Now, I serve a God, that God of action. Now, because we see what's going on, that don't mean we just sit down on our hands and wait and do nothing. So I'm just keeping it real with you, my dear sister. You got to fight. You even got to fight to keep your salvation, your soul right with God. You don't just sit still. You got to fight to love your enemy. You got to fight to do right by people, you know? And when I say love your enemy, love him as a human being, but not the things that he or she does. That's what I mean on that. Now, when you love somebody, you correct them when they need to be corrected, period. You don't go along with what's going on. So I understand what you're saying. I would have dealt with this scripture better. No weapon that's formed against us shall prosper. Now, that could have been more fit the scenario, I believe what you're trying to say. So we still have to fight as believers in God. We have to fight. Now, we can't just listen. Jesus gave us 5 senses, and I think he wanted us to use them too. I really believe he wanted us to use it. If he didn't want us to use it, he wouldn't have gave it to us. All right? So that's where I see it. You know, no disrespect for what you're trying to say, and I understand. You know, this is the outcry that we had when they first came into our city. You know, we are already suffering in these black communities. We're suffering. They're gang infested, drug infested, crime infested, everything. And now that they brought another element into our communities, and these people have not been vetted, and they're right in the community, and we've been having problems with the migrants. Now, we want to be godly. We don't want to see nobody homeless. We don't want to see nobody hungry or barefoot, and that's okay. But I'm for my own first. I don't expect old timer to take food out of his house and give it to me, and he got a whole family. He got to go out there and fend for. You know, and I believe he loved God. But I don't expect him to feed me as an adult, and I got to go out here and fend for myself, and I'm an able-bodied, working body. So we have to go out here and fight for the cause. Now, I personally said publicly, I don't believe that we should mistreat these people. And well, what do you mean by that, Martin? Not housing them or not feeding them or not like that. I want them to go. I'm for immigration. I want them to leave. But they still are human beings. And guess what, people? The only reason why they're over here is because our politicians allow them to come here. That's the reason why they're here. And that's real talk. That's why they're here. Now, if we're going to be really, really mad at somebody, it has to be our politicians, local and on a national level. Real talk. Real talk. Now, if we was in certain situations as them, we probably would take the same offer. But again, if you over here illegal and you haven't got your stuff right, whatever, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You know, somebody said, well, breaking up families. Well, as a black man, if I go out there and shoot or rob a bank, I got 5 grandchildren, 5 children. They ain't caring about that. I got somebody got to put their phone on mute. I think that's you, Marcus. Marcus, put your phone on mute. All right, thank you. So that's all I'm saying, sister. No disrespect to what you're trying to say. I have a humanity. I have compassion for people because God have compassion and mercy on all of us. But when it's time to war, it's time to war. It's either us or them. Real talk. Well, what do you mean, Martin?
Whose side are you on?
Thank you. So I'm saying this is
hold
it.
On their side, you need to be eliminated.
No. I'm going to tell you, I am definitely on our black. I am pro-black. I am very pro-black. And what I'm saying, with these people, how they come into our community, they bring spirits, and it disturbs me. In other words, they know that all these parties are taking advantage of our community. And this one thing differently. Why don't you feel any type of emotion? This is wrong.
Okay.
We go on the politicians. If they can't anything, they would,
Ma'am, I gave you enough time. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 callers, and I want to try to get to them. You don't have to lead. You don't have to lead the chat. You don't have to lead the chat. But I want to.
I'm going to wait.
Okay. Appreciate you. Come on, Trina. Trina, you're next. Thank you for holding. Trina, she probably got me on mute. Now I'm gonna go to the next person, and that's Marcus. Marcus, come on, Trina, come. Marcus, come on. Go ahead.
Let me say this. At the end of the day, this is all about white supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
Neither party. You can't blame it all on one party. You can't blame it all on the Democrats. You can't blame it all on Republicans. This is all about white supremacy, and it's a war on black people.
Mm-hmm.
All this, what they're doing right now, They trying to starve us, and that ain't working. They trying to provoke us. They want us dancing in the streets, rioting, so that they can send in the National Guard, create martial law and all that. They doing everything they can to provoke black people to act the way they have told the world we act. But we are the most civilized people on the face of this earth. We civilize civilization itself. And so we're not playing into their game. So what do? They want to starve us. They want to starve us financially by bringing these people over here, giving them all this money that they should have been giving us. They were barking about giving us public aid. You even had our own people barking about us getting it. They were barking about us getting little things. They giving these migrants, illegal immigrants, free cars, free everything, and they didn't want to give it to us. This ain't nothing but white supremacy. These white people, these rich, I'm not saying all of them, but the ones who control, who have the real power, they don't care about black people. They don't care about black babies, because if they did, they wouldn't have never fed them to alligators. They don't care about what's going on in our community. They figure that with trash, a roach get more justice than a black person. A dog, a cat, a rat get more justice than a black person. If a black person set a rat on fire and put it on Facebook Live, that black person gonna do time in jail. That's how much they hate us. And they want to do everything in their power to get rid of us. And this ain't nothing but white supremacy at its best. I'm not blaming neither party. I'm blaming it on white supremacy. It's the fabric of this country. Racism.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Jim Crow never went to sleep, nor did he get old. We went to sleep as black people when we got a sniff of what we thought was freedom. But we only got invisible gates put in front of us. And if we get too close at the range, they hit the electric shock button to let us know who we are. I'll yield the mic.
Thank you, Marcus, for that comment. All right, next caller, 4792.
Yeah.
Trina?
Oh.
Trina?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, come on. I called on you.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I called on you. Go ahead.
So this is getting really bad because, like you said, they do keep trying to, get us to come out. It didn't work with the We Next, and then it didn't work with the they zip tying kids and black people in the building. Then now it's not working with the SNAP. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's constantly a nudge. For whatever reason, they want us out here for the slaughter. I seen what they did to a white pastor. Shot him in the head with a projectile, right? I'm not trying to run out there. I already know what they know. So what's the point of going out there? They have the government has us sandwiched in between a bull crap. Okay, everybody, all of them responsible. Who making decisions for us? Okay, Abbott shipped them further into the country to show and prove. Hey, y'all want a sanctuary city? This is why they crossing the border. Y'all deal with it. Trump was asking for a wall. They had a government shutdown about him wanting the wall. Now here we are in 2025. We have to spend all this money to get all of these people out because they didn't even choose to vet the people before they came. They didn't want to vet people properly. They didn't even give them proper vaccination. We had people coming here dying of measles, bringing the measles back. And then they act like everything's just supposed to be okay, but they don't ever have resources for us. Why is that? And this is a Democrat-ran state, county, Chicago, Dalton, where I live. Like, why aren't we seeing things if they're all working together to improve everything that they're running? Our community should be clean, safe, functionable, and it's not. So I yield.
Okay, thank you, Trina. We're going to 4792. Come on, caller, 4792.
Hey,
thank you for holding.
P-Ray, I came back.
Okay, hey, P-Ray.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what we are with it. To our point, they in order for any movement to be successful in this country, they need Negro participation. And now we have figured out the trick. So we're not going out there anymore. The Democratic Party is finished. It is done, finito. So wrap a bow on it, okay? The only way that they've been able to function this long is because they had undying loyalty from our people. But now they've exposed themselves as being more concerned about people who are not us. Everything that we've been asking for, they weren't giving it to us, but we see that they didn't have an issue giving it to other people. They didn't have to do no studies. They didn't have to do no analysis. They didn't have to do any of that. They just saw some people with a need and they ran to get them immediately. Now, I don't know what's happening, but I had a woman on the show. Her name is Miss Mary Joyce, and she was on there with a woman named Miss Tina Williamson. They came on the show to ask Chicago to help them because there were Black families living in the 15th District Police Station. And she said, this is not a shelter, y'all. This is the police station. They need blankets. They need pillows. We're taking them food every day. You know, we're just trying to help them. Can y'all help us? Didn't nobody move when they got on the radio and said that. But when the migrants showed up, the city of Chicago sprang into action and immediately
Tell the
got
truth
them everything
and
they
shame the
down
devil.
to the phone. And so now this is an issue. You know, that's what the problem is. A lot of times people look at this and they think of it as a humanity issue. And yes, these are human beings too. We know that. We don't need to explain it to nobody. We know that we all know that these are humans. However, the issue that I want everybody to focus on is the money. We don't have the money to support this anymore. The state is in debt. The city in debt. The schools in debt. Everything in debt because we're giving all the money to them. The State House just passed a budget last night or night before last in the middle of the night, flipping them even more money. You know, so at the end of the day, people can get mad at President Trump, but if we were not successful in bringing the president to the city of Chicago, they were going to bankrupt us all to replace them. They want to put them in our house. They got them over in the community buying houses right now. How they buying a house with no Social Security number? What is going on here? What kind of credit system is that? And how can we utilize that? But they're not giving us those resources. You understand that they want us to sit and scrape and get comfort and chaos. And now that we see that that's possible or that we got other options, we're going to exercise those options. If you okay with the migrants taking your money, stay with the Democratic Party, but send your money to me directly. You know what I'm saying? If you got extra money, cash app it to my phone. But if you ain't got no extra money, then your best bet is stop voting for the Democratic Party. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this. They brought them here. No Democrats from the city of Chicago, state of Illinois, county of Cook, none of that went before their legislators' peers and said, please help us. My neighborhood, my district, my area is in the middle of an invasion. Instead, they got together and had a press conference and tried to down ICE and try to guilt trip us into going into the streets using our body to shield for ICE. And we ain't doing that either. So just get away from them. That's it. I'm telling you, don't talk to them. I mean, you can be friendly. These are our relatives. But as far as this policy goes, the public side is so open and clear that we have the opportunity to make it what we want for ourselves. And we know what doesn't work because we're running away from a sinking ship. So it's a win-win for everybody, but be sure to make your ICE calls, okay? That number is 866-DHS2-ICE, 866-347-2423. See something and say something because the life you save might be your own. I yield. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you. 5724. Come on, caller. 5724.
All right. Yeah, I was wondering why everybody's so concerned about how they getting treated. I feel for him if they get treated bad and all that too. But at the same time, I was brought up in the 90s in the Robert Taylor homes from state to the lake. I done seen worse. I done seen the police come smack my windows out, run in my house, do all types of shit, lock my sister up, try to lock my mama up. I don't care about how they trying to lock them up, how they breaking the windows, smashing their cars, doing none of that. We got treated way worse up under the Bill Clinton Act, the mass incarceration on the black man. How they got treated bad by the police, worse than them. And a lot of other people that I know have got treated bad too. So far as them
Tell the
people
truth
concerned about
and shame the devil.
out of school and all that stuff, I don't want to hear. I don't care. They over here illegal, and it's definitely don't cause it when it's time. When they try to come out, it's definitely gonna cause some ruckus in our neighborhood between the guys that's already out there call themselves banging and doing whatever is gonna be more banging. Now we gonna be banging with some a foreign alien. Ain't nobody got time for that because I know that's what's gonna happen. I already know because it started out east already a couple times. So it's gonna come and it's just gonna migrate and that's gonna be it. That's all. We don't care how they get them out of here. Let's get them out of here. Put them on a boat, send them back, do whatever. We don't care. All we don't want is when they in our community. When Johnson was building them little tents over there in them Chinese people community, they cried, said it was soil that was bogus up under the ground where they building them. They came up with every excuse it was for them tents not to be over there. We cried and boo-hoo and everything we said fell on deaf ears. Everything we saying now still falling on deaf ears because we got a man that don't care about his own. He's equal enough to them people. And it ain't right. It ain't right because he ain't been through what we've been through. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, Mark, can I say something real fast?
Hurry up.
Thomason Park, the Ulster community was successful in shutting ours down. They ain't put no shelter in the Ulster community in that field house. The whole hood came out. It absolutely not. And they ain't put it there. So it didn't all fall on deaf ears, not out west.
Okay. All
Oh,
right.
it fell on deaf ears. That community bin was finna get built. That son of Ben was finna get built.
No, sweetheart, the field house at Thomason Park, they had wanted to remove all the
field house. Okay, I thought you were talking about that center that they built.
No, not this fire center. I'm talking about on Bloomingdale when they wanted to take the field house and the hood saying no and set the porta potties on fire.
Okay, that was with the little spare change that he had left over that he tucked up in there. He said he was doing something for the south and the west side. We ain't received nothing yet, but all the mics. We ain't received anything yet. Not nothing.
Okay.
We ain't got nothing built, nothing done, nothing, anything.
All right. Let's go to the next caller. Thank you, brother. 0932. 0932.
Good evening, Mark. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, man, a couple of things. First off, we've got to look at this from a historical point. The first part is what people know. Sanctuary City started on the era of Washington. Clearly. But we have to look inward. They gave these immigrants $1 billion. $1 billion. Just in the last 2 years, year and a half. Here's the problem that I see. I think we need to look at. When they closed schools,
brother, could you hold 1 second? Because
it was 100.
My brother, you kind of like going in and out. I don't know if you got me on speakerphone or something. I want to hear what you have to say. I promise you I want to hear what you have to say. So if you got me on, take me off Bluetooth.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I always heard you. It was like fading in and out, and I want to hear it. And you know, the audio is so great because you're a podcaster too as well. Okay, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Let me make sure I got everything set.
Okay.
I hope I got it right now.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. What problem is that
you left off at $1 billion. You said you left off at $1 billion. They gave the migrants $1 billion. That's where you left off at. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, what black elected official stood up, said anything about school closing, about bring the migrants, about them getting? No, Mark, let me put this back. I'll call you.
Okay, come right back. Okay, cause it's. I'm glad you noticed that it wasn't me, and it's a lot going on, people, and we all are pointing the finger at someone. But as I say, the root of this problem, the politicians, the root of the problem. I'm telling you. Now we can attack the branches, we can attack the leaves and all that, even the bugs that's on the branches. But it's the roots, people, the roots of the tree, and it comes stem from the politicians. And that's why we in this rut we in right now. All of a sudden, they just pull some money out of the sky. And again, they don't have to call us the N-word. They treat us like one. They don't have to say that, hey, we tired of black people. We don't need y'all no more. We don't need to pick no cotton and none of that stuff anymore. And we got us some new people. And they are trying to replace us for real. Some of y'all don't believe that, though. Some of you guys that are established in life, you don't feel the effects right now. But just keep on living. Your child or your grandchildren going to feel it eventually. And one thing I can say about people that come from another country, those that are on business, oh, they're gonna work super hard to get to what they're trying to get. When I say super hard, they're gonna be in competition with us. If they know black people gonna be there at 7, they're gonna be there at 5. If they know we leave at 3, they're gonna leave at 4. If they know that it take us 3 days to put a roof on a house, they're gonna do it in a day. They are in competition with us. They're working as a group, which is nothing wrong with that. We have to get on board with each other and start working together with each other. Do you know how these gangs out here, tribes, were so powerful because they were together? You don't even have to be doing the right thing. But if you got a group of people that's on to whatever y'all doing, they become powerful together, doing whether it's right or wrong. But I'm going to let Mr. Buck come because I know he's going to talk real fast. Go ahead, Mr. Buck.
Good morning, everyone. It ain't morning yet, but yeah, I've been thinking a lot of this. You're right on money about the politicians. They always gonna get a black face to influence other black people because we're very, very emotional black people. We get all excited. We're gonna do something, and then we don't do nothing. We march and have a little kumbaya thing, and we back in the same boat where we was. The politicians got marching orders to the power because you can look at the South Side, go down Halsted from 127 all the way down to 43rd, and you look like somebody dropped a bomb over there. No new development, no new businesses. And go on the West Side, it's a similar thing. So the thing is, what I just had a revelation, that a lot of things I just thought about is when they paying people up front, meaning they getting their money forward, meaning and I think it's just my thought. It might be something to do with this Social Security. If they can get these people to work for little or nothing, and they ain't got to pay them no Social Security, then the government can save their money on both sides of the thing. I don't believe either one is our friend. You know, everybody tell you it's like you're fighting the devil. Oh, I'm fighting this one, and then everybody go with Trump. It ain't no one man can pull this off. It's got to be deeper than that. And these people already have they marching orders. They know where to go, who to hook up with. Everything is already planned. And Brandon Johnson, a failed school teacher, don't have a common sense. And William Hall, I didn't see him in the city hall. Two yes men, they'll do whatever they're told. If you do get them, one of them, throw some change at them, they'll start tap dancing out there and be sitting with that white Christmas tree. So I believe what we have is just more thing than anything. Young and old, we still dropping bodies in our South and West Side. Young boys getting murdered, younger and younger. Nobody seems to be bothered by that. Our politicians don't seem to be worried. It's better so you can walk a peace walk, but the people that's doing the crime ain't in them walk. You got to go into the gully where these brothers at and try to connect with them. I try to talk to young brothers all the time. You went on your show a few weeks ago, a young brother was talking about crashing out. You know, if you don't have nobody to look up to, then they like when Larry Hoover, Jerry Big Frisky, everybody kissing his butt. When they gave the thing to let Larry Hoover out of jail, he been quiet like crickets. We ain't heard nothing about JB talking about helping getting Hoover out of jail. So that tell you what he about anyway. But the black folks still gonna support him, and they go sit like I'm at this point. I'm done with voting. If anybody like Jesse Jackson, a guy actually Junior who I supported, coming up talking about he finna do so, what did he show us the first time that he gonna do differently? I just don't have time or the patience for the foolishness, and more than likely, the more the time things keep repeating themselves. What we need to do is get our money together, and I heard some things that nobody gonna be serious about it, and boycott all these holidays. Put your money in your people, invest in your kids, your grandkids, put money in their hands, make them better. Try to find a way to develop them or get their own little business, get them a lawnmower, cut grass, or shovel snow. Let them show them how to make some money, how to fish and do something. But investing in this foolishness out here, for these people telling us, oh, there's gonna be one politician, next one. All this game is playing. We playing checkers, they playing chess. So I'll sit back and let y'all wrap.
Okay. All right. Let me break something down real quick because I seen some in the comment. Probably I really don't agree with, but I tried not to give my opinion. But maybe those of you, and I ask you a question: who do you see mostly? What nationality or ethnicity or race that own the gas stations? Y'all can put it in a comment. What nationality or ethnicity or race who you see to do the nails? What nationality who you see to have Chinese restaurants? What nationality? Okay. What nationality you see to have these corner stores in these black communities? What nationality, race, or ethnicity? What nationality do you see that own all these subways? Think about it. Think about what I'm saying. All right? Think about what I'm saying. It's like a certain ethnic group, hold on, my brother, that have these particular businesses. No one says anything about it. No one says nothing. Real talk. No one says anything. What ethnicity that runs the media, predominantly due to the videos, the media, the mainstream media? We all know who that is. It's like everybody got a little slice of the pie but us. But us. I'm telling you, but us. And when I say slice of the pie, of the business, who do we see on these construction sites for laborers? Who the majority do we see? And it's not the people that look like me and those of you that look like me. Marcus, real quick, we got another call. I got the brother call back. Go ahead, Marcus.
I just want to say this. We see nobody that looks like us. The Mexicans are doing the landscape in the black neighborhoods, predominantly black neighborhoods, affluent black neighborhoods. Why is that? Because some black people say that black people don't do it right. They're not professional. But what they won't tell you is that you have a lot of black people who don't want to pay other black people for what they're worth.
Tell the truth.
I yield the mic.
And shame the devil. Okay, come on, brother. 0932. Go ahead, my brother.
Good evening, brother. Thank you for having me back.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got that corrected. A couple of things I want to point out. You know, most of the callers, I'm not going to disagree with them, but here's the common thing that everybody should be looking at. When they shut down the 50 schools, it actually was 100 in the black community. Not one of your black elected officials stood up and said a thing. They turned around and built 4, not 2, not 1, 4 new schools in the Hispanic communities that were campuses. They look like college campuses. So now we'll just start with that. The other thing is this, and this is where people really got to get. It's an African proverb, but the Native Americans took it too. And it went like this: the left wing of the bird and the right wing of the bird are still attached to the same bird. Now, I say that to say this. Both parties have a problem with black folks. So now let's just be clear about that. The question is which one has more of a problem. Now, for us in the city of Chicago, it's the Democrats. And let's be clear about something. When they moved the migrants in, they put them in the black communities because your leaders didn't say a damn thing. Anybody want to challenge me on that, please feel free. Not a one. They didn't put them in the white community because them white aldermen weren't going to have it. When they opened the schools for the Hispanics, they told all of us, you must be vaccinated. I know of 3 schools that they put the Hispanics in, didn't touch them.
Wow.
Touch them.
Tell the
That's
truth
documentation.
and shame the devil.
The budget that this mayor gave them was $1 billion, not $1 million, $1 billion. This city has not given black folks, homeless folks, veterans, none of the above, $1 billion for nothing. Now, look who he surrounds himself with. And I'm not trying to be hateful, but here's a fact. Look at his administration. See, we can't go complaining about what they doing to us when we do it to ourselves. See, voting has consequences. So for all those people who sit back, oh, my vote don't count. My vote don't mean nothing. You a dang fool. You got the U.S. House of Representatives next year. All of them are up for re-election. 33 seats in the United States Senate are up for re-election. Now let's go talk business. So if we're going to play the game, start at the local level because all politics is local. See, they play us on a national level because they can play us on the local level. You want to talk about it? The brother was talking about the economic development in the community. What economic development? These Subway stores are owned by Arabs, Pakistanis. They talk to you and your kids any way they choose. You don't even find black gas stations no more. At least we had that. We don't even have that. Let me throw this one at everybody, and this will really concern you. This is 2025. We're fighting for equity. We're fighting for housing. And just so you know, there is an attack on your civil rights of voting. Now, and here's where I don't hear a lot of people getting riled up about, but you should. The Voting Rights Act is just that. It's an act. It's still not law. And you worried about them giving somebody else the right to vote? They're about to take yours. And as history teaches us anything, once you lose something, it's hard to get it back. We need to be starting these schools back up with trades. And again, look at where they put the trades at now. They took away Washburn. CVS is gone. Dunbar's shot. But they have opened all those trades. I think the carpenters' place is in Chinatown. The electricians got a spot, and the plumbers got a spot. Now, go over there and see how many blacks are in there. I dare you. So next time you mad about your tickets going, oh, by the way, there is going to be a tax increase on homes in the city of Chicago. We have the highest gas tax, and here's again, people don't watch and listen. For most people that don't know, the Chicago Park District And this is how Daley used to do it. The Chicago Park District is its own taxing entity. They can raise taxes and you never even know it because it's done through the Park District.
You gave us a wealth of information there. A wealth of information. A wealth of information. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Wow. It's quiet on here now. It's quiet. I tell you. Listen. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead, Trina. Did you want to say something? Was that Trina?
What I seem to notice today, it definitely seems like I said, like they got us sandwiched in between two parties. You know, Pritzker totally backed up the people, told them to go protest, fight the agents, do what you got to do out there. But then when I looked at the protest today, I seen all those state police with dogs and everything. And Pritzker just unleashed the beast on the people. And it's just like, how are you telling them to go out there, but then you have all these state police reinforcements out there? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, did you do that because the SNAP benefits stopped and you expecting it to get real rowdy? Like, why is it now that, you know, since people aren't getting paid and you know, no SNAP benefits are going out because they playing the game with that. The Republicans want to fully open up the government, which you got to do at some point. And the Democrats, like, we just want the SNAP benefits, you know, to be paid. The Republicans, like, well, pay the people and the SNAP. Like, this is crazy. But at the end of the day, the only people that's getting paid are the people that are making the decision. And somebody definitely need to introduce a law that they don't get paid either in a shutdown. I really believe that America has run out of money at this particular point. And they need to hold on to as much money as they can because they're going to have to go to the World Bank and borrow some more money. We've been giving out money for wars that we're not even in. This is a whole mess. And now they counting on the people arguing and fighting each other so they can constantly deflect on what's going on. The government is shut down and everybody who's sitting there needs to go. Anybody who's sitting there right now needs to get voted out. If you can't sit there and keep the government open, the government is like 7-Eleven. We're supposed to always be open. What do you mean we closed? But we can't keep going for that.
Could I add something to that, Martin?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. My brother, go ahead.
Again, let me just share this with everyone. As of today, all of his cabinet members, well, 90% of them have moved on to military housing. That should scare you. That should scare you. If that's not a telltale sign of some bigger issue.
Who confirmed that? Where they come from? Who confirmed that happened?
Confirm it on, there's about 4 different channels. You can check CNN, you can Google it, you can go to Newsweek. All of them have moved into military housing. Please go check it out.
You said 90%? Because I'm driving right now, but I'm gonna look that up because I don't believe that that's true. I saw that because I actually researched this earlier, but I didn't dig too deep because I saw that there was some foolishness. That whole conversation started out as a meme when they talked about Miller living on a military base, but I don't think that the world is going to end and all this kind of stuff. I think that to her point, we don't have any money. We don't have no money for other people. We barely got money for ourselves. So we're going to put these people out of here. Now, to that point about J.B. Pritzker, JB is playing the game. JB is talking the tough game in front of that camera, but behind the scenes, he is locked up with the president. The only person that's going to be talking mess and get punished is Brandon Johnson, the black man, because obviously JB Pritzker is in on the deal because he has now sent out the state police to go out there and assist ICE, even though he's doing all this rah-rah. But Brandon is the only one who is not cooperating at this point. The Cook County Sheriff's are out there, as are the Illinois State Police. And when they bring down these acts for aiding and abetting illegals and impeding on federal operations, Brandon is going to be the only person that's going to be caught still doing this. This is all psyops that he's believing this lie. They're going to take 2 steps back, and he's going to be the only one standing there. I yield.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let me just correct you on something. Stephen Miller had relocated to military housing. Christy Nome now lives in the houseman for Coast Guard Commandant on Joint Base Anacostia. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Secretary of State Marco Rubio live on Fort McNair's General Grove. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll shares a room on Joint Base Meyer Henderson. Is that enough for you, or you need more?
That's not 90%, sir. You said 90%. That's not. That's why I repeated that back to you. That's not 90% of the cabinet. That's not the cabinet. That's not. Do you know how many people are in the cabinet? You just named 7 people. In order for that to be 90%, that means that only 9% people are in the cabinet. That's simple math, sir. It's not 95% or 8 people.
So
that's why I repeated that number back to you. That's it. All I'm saying, I'm a numbers person. So when you say a number, I'm going to question you on that number. That number was not accurate.
Okay, so how many members are in the cabinet? Just out of curiosity.
I just said I'm driving. I can't look it up.
You're driving now. Okay,
I've been driving.
Okay, so 50. There are 15 cabinet members. 8 of them are in there. Okay, so all right, 50%. Okay, so 8 of 15. So is that not a better number for you then? So half of his cabinet is living on military housing.
And I think that that's more palatable than you saying all these people. That's a different conversation than what you were trying to build. You were trying to say that all of them are now hiding at this defense, these military installations because something's going to happen. But if you say 50% of them are there, that statement does not have the same impact. See, that's the problem here. There's always a slant for information that we're given in order to manipulate the listener. Just give people a straight fact and let them come to their own conclusions.
Okay, then here's a fact for you. No other cabinet before any other president have had that many cabinet members. And this, you may check this out, have had that many cabinet members on military bases or military housing. I should have said that.
That's important.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Martin.
Yeah, Buck, real quick. Go ahead, Buck. Yeah.
All right, let me say, I was going to respond to the gentleman talking about the voting and stuff. Realistically, even from Malcolm X days, voting, when you vote for these politicians, they going to promise you something on the front end, and then you got to wait 4 years later till they tell you they couldn't get to what you was addressing. Only a couple parties in our career, we get some weak social programs, which white people manipulate, like public aid, public housing, and then what we had, the affirmative action, and all that DEI stuff, all that white folks and the gays, all of them was manipulating the game on that. We was always last in the game. They talking like they get, only party's ever been for us. We got a little bit of something from Harold Washington. I have brothers that got on the fire department and also worked in trades also before they moved to my Chicago. They saw us coming up in the game. It's big on that stuff. And the other fact of it is that the weak social programs we get, they gonna take them away once we get a taste of the action. They ain't gonna. What we need is jobs, businesses, stuff that they can do something positive. We don't need no more promises. We done got it. We done had 60, 70, 80 years of promises. I'm just talking about in the 2000s. I mean, 2000 in the late 1990s, 80s, 70s. We've been promised all the time until they deliver something. It's like the mailman. I don't want to talk about when my mail that I wanted at my house. So talking about all that old dream stuff. Martin Luther King had a dream about sitting with white folks. That didn't do us no good. We still in bad shape. Chicago is the most segregated city in the world, and we still ain't changed since Daley Father to this day when Brandon Johnson. There ain't a damn thing changed. We still at the bottom, and we got other people stepping on our head. I'm gonna step back now.
All right, we got two.
Again, let me
go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
One question for the brother. My question to you is this, and I agree with everything you said, but would you not agree that if we don't have anybody standing up there fighting for us, they're gonna keep on kicking us? My statement was, and I still maintain, that even on the local level, none of these people have stood up and said nothing. I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican.
Hey, brother, can I ask you one question? One question.
Certainly.
You ever gamble?
No.
You ever gamble in your life?
No.
We playing cards with a rigged deck of cards. We playing dice with a rigged dice. We getting played out here. Another game ain't set up for us to win. So we got to already know ahead of time we're getting played already. So you got to be apprehensive before you even start getting involved in this stuff, because they ain't our best interest ain't none of their interest at all. Being for real.
The question is this: so you saying voting is rigged?
We don't have opportunity. It seems like we're gonna get something. We don't get nothing. You see how the migrants came in there? They rather, instead of giving us reparations, and it ain't about money. It could be education. It could be land. It could be several things they could address for black people being oppressed, being breeding houses. They've been breeding us and everything to us. They did everything under the sun. The most humane thing we've been through it in generational in America.
Okay, so wait a minute. Brother, I agree with everything you said, but I'm asking you one thing. Can you show me one of these elected officials, whether on a local level, on a national level, that stood up and said anything? My problem is
nobody. Obama's a clown. Brandon Johnson's a clown.
Hold on. We ain't got to go through all that.
It's real. It's real.
My point to you is this. The immediate answer, even though you say, and I don't disagree to some extent, the game is rigged, at least rig it with some of our people. My problem is that nobody has said anything. That's my problem. See, we keep electing and we keep hoping. And see, again, the problem is us, not them. See, they rigged it to where they say, okay, well, if this guy goes with this preacher, then we elect him. No, throw all of them out.
Hey, brother, you believe in politics, right?
Yep.
It's a sister running in Virginia, and I just saw good resources. Obama bagged a white woman against her. Then the NAACP backed a white woman against a black sister. So good luck to your dreaming, player. I know you seem like a good guy. For being real, they already got it out for us. Man, we got to get outside the system to invent anything, because this system ain't for us.
Let me hit
How
you
could the
something.
system not be for us when we built it? But hold on, I got a question. We pay taxes just like everybody. No, but the system that's not working for us is this Democratic Party, sir. Those are the people that we voted for. Those people have failed to produce their campaign promises, thus making our people apathetic toward the ballot. That's why our people don't want to vote. That's why they like, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. Nothing's going to change, because year after year, decade after decade, we vote for the same people to get the same results. And now we say we don't want them results no more. We the grown people now. I've been going to these people
I'm from Missouri. They got to show me. I've been from Missouri. And if all these problems, they pimping us all day, every day.
My people from Popular Bluff. You understand me? So I'm from Missouri too, on my daddy's side.
They got to show us right now. I'm tired of hearing
But they already shown us, sir. They already show. How much more can they show us? They done showed us by the red line. They showed us by the Willis wagon. They showed us by the projects. They showed us by the crack. They showed us by tearing down the project. They showed us by tearing down the schools. They showed us by tearing down middle class black Chicago. They showed us by giving our money to the migrants. How much more they got to show you before we figure out these ain't our friends? These are not the people that like us. Now, we might like the people who are the representatives. For instance, I love Dan Davis. Love him. When I say love him, you can't say nothing bad about that man to me, period. That's how much I love him. But the politics of the Democratic National Convention are disgusting and offensive to Black Chicago. You understand me? So we got to be able to say that in a way that we are not disrespecting these people that we put in play, to let them know that the platform that y'all represent not serving us no more. So we got to get away from you. And it's not personal, it's us, because we trying to survive out here. Because if we did not fight back Chicago, this whole country would be different. I want to shout out the whole city. We show out for the whole country, let them know you ain't got to accept this. We ain't got to go for this. And then the whole country start fighting back, and look at us, now we winning. So count that joy. This is our system. We built this system. Our tax money in this. Our people buried deep, bone and flesh in this land. And if whatever it ain't working for us, we got all the power in the world to change it. We ain't got to accept this out of these people. Who's they?
I am not disagreeing with nothing you just said, but to the brother, I just want to not correct you. I just want to add one thing to your debate. Obama backed a white man in Chicago for mayor. So you ain't got no
Not
argument
surprised them.
about that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let other people say, but I'm gonna say
Yeah,
this.
'cause we got
Y'all
some more
talking
calls.
good talk. I ain't got a gun against y'all, but the way it is, I'm like the messenger. If you familiar who the messenger was, I believe in separatism. I'd rather get the hell away from these people than try to keep working with them. That's me. Everybody else, I ain't got no problem with it. If you can fight your way into the White House with these white folks, God bless you. But I'd rather have my own land, my own stuff, and leave them people alone. Like Muhammad Ali said, for some reason they won't let us go. For some reason.
All right. I got a couple of more callers. Old timer, can you hold and let me get 206? Can you?
No, let old timer, if he's still awake, let him go ahead.
Let me throw no shot at old timer. All right.
I won't do that.
Come on, 206. Come on.
All right. Real quick, fantastic discussion. It's great discussion, very interesting. I'm trying to just sit here quiet and learn, but it's stimulating conversation. And it was you, Martin, that asked the question about the liquor stores, the gas stations, and who owns these businesses. And I saw a lot of people listed, a lot of nationalities listed. But let me ask you this. Now, y'all know I'm born and raised in the city of Chicago. And these same people were there in the 80s and whatnot when I was coming up. Now, we know that there's a lot of violence in Chicago. We know that there's a lot of robbery, a lot of assaults, a lot of shootings. And a lot of these crimes are economic crimes. And many people will attack people in their environment that's near them. So this is the question that I have. I'm asking you, the crime tracer, because you got your hand on the pulse. Do you recall, or is it a phenomenon where a lot of the criminals in Chicago on the South Side, or where a lot of the violence is, do they actually rob and assault these foreign nationals that own these stores and these liquor stores and these gas stations? They shooting each other. We're shooting each other up. But do we ever really want to hit a lick and tear these Arabs up and these Chinese and these Indians and stuff? Do they get popped and do they get robbed too? Or is this a violence that we just retain for ourselves? What's your experience?
Okay, my experience, they do get robbed, but not. And let me just say this first. And my podcast brother, he can tell you that too. Crime is proximity. More likely, people that commit crime, they commit crime in the area they live in and the people who they live around. That's the first thing.
Okay, now let me
go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
Now, when you say proximal, do you mean geographically proximal to the attacker?
Yeah.
Racially
Okay.
proximal to the
What I'm saying, I'm talking about for people that if I live in the Woodlawn community, or we'll just say the Hyde Park community.
Yeah.
And I'm a criminal.
Okay.
I'm a hothead. More likely, my crimes would be within that area. More likely, not all the time, but now they've got a little more sophisticated. They go downtown now. Young people go downtown to commit crime. So, and the way the stores are getting hit. Let me just. The stores are getting burglarized and snatch and grab, especially if they're wide open. Especially those stores that sell the Michael Jordans, the jogging suits and stuff like that. They getting burglarized or snatch and grab. So they are getting terrorized as well. So they don't really get a pass. Not as much if it was black people, I believe. And like Brother George Blakemore said inside of the video, Maria be there in the neighborhood all day selling snowballs. Nobody touch her. Now let me, you and I set up with some snowballs and some corn or something. They probably shut us down within a week.
Gunshot wounds.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Can I ask you one more?
Yes,
one
sir.
More thing?
Yes, sir.
Or do you have another call?
No, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
real
ahead.
quick,
I have another
real
caller, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll make it quick. To the brother that was talking and about the military bases, I had come across that as well. And my first question was, is this something, because the media hates Trump,
And is this something that happens during every administration as a policy or something? Or is this something that is new that hasn't been seen before? And I'm looking at the Atlantic, top Trump officials moving on to military bases. Stephen Miller, Marco Rubio, Kristi Noem, and others have taken over homes that until recently held senior officers. And in the supposedly America's newspaper of record, the New York Times, Trump officials moving to military residences in D.C. area. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth moved into a home at Fort McNair, traditionally reserved for the Army's Vice Chief of Staff. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and others are now also live in military housing. Apparently, this hadn't really happened before in recent memory, and it's the female that challenged the brother on the 90%, and she was right to do that. And I'm a stickler for clear and concise communication because that information can save our lives. However, he came back and was right on point with, it might not be 90%, but how many cabinet members are there? So my point in saying this is worrisome. We gotta look more into this because why are they doing that? Brother Roosevelt and I think Brother Bill, we've talked about this whole people are concerned about back in the 80s when Alex Jones was getting hot, concentration camps and Rex 84 and the King Alfred Plan, and those two are one and the same program. But if we're looking at what's going on now, really those pieces, if they wanted to do something like that, round up people and put them in a internment camp, they're actually putting the infrastructure in place to do that now. Okay, and my concern, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna shut up, I swear I'm gonna shut up. My concern is, did this traitor, did this animal, Joe Biden, did he do this migrant thing to provide cover for them to do something else? That's, this is concerning. So I thank the brother that brought it up. I thank the sister for trying to keep it accurate and concise. Another great show, Martin, and I'll mute my line and
okay.
listen to the rest.
We're going to
Thank
go
you.
to the next caller. Eric code 843. Thank you, caller, for holding, being patient. Thank you so much.
Hey, Martin, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Hey, just to piggyback off of what you just said, I can confirm 100% what you said about Maria being able to set up and sell snowballs or, tamales or whatever. I go to LA about 4 times a year for work, and you would be amazed, and I mean absolutely amazed, if you think that y'all have been gentrified and pushed out in Chicago. You can drive from South Central. Anybody that lives out there has been out there recently. Stop me if I'm lying. All the way out through Compton, down into Wilmington, North Long Beach. You might see 10 black folks in that whole stretch. Now, if you get out in the communities, you'll see some black folks. But I'm saying the faces in the community, the people running the business, and half of these are all stores on the sidewalk. Like you said, nobody's taxing them. The 18th Street, nobody's messing with them. They're untouchable. But out there, the gang culture is strong. They are untouchable because really, the black gangs are just outnumbered by, the numbers. Even like I said, in these historical districts, because I work quite a bit around like Watts and Compton in the renewal areas, and it's like other people were pointing out, it's not even the black folks in their own communities getting these jobs when they do come into some of these communities. And I feel I'm white, I know, but I just feel black folks' frustrations because I can see why black people feel targeted, because it just seems every which way y'all try and go, everybody's kicking you down. It's like that same old story, or like the man said, it's like they just can't. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, the great one, said, they just won't let us go. And
Hey, caller.
Yes, sir.
Have you called in before?
Yes. Yeah.
I have, but I'm trying to be less controversial tonight because I made the
You're trying
mistake
to be
of
less
suggesting that there weren't very many black or white guys out here committing like street level, like gang crime.
Yeah.
That were just basically reduced to being thieves, meth junkies,
You gonna do that again tonight?
No, he says he's not confident. Yeah.
I'm married to a black woman. People even challenge me on
You
that.
said that last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't lying. What the heck? I'm gonna waste time lying at 1 a.m, man.
But getting back
Like
to
I said, I work quite a bit in Chicago too,
right.
but
Getting
I
back
love
to
Chicago. I don't.
hold it,
Yeah,
sir.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Getting back to South Central, we understand that the Hispanic people pushed black people out of there. They was burning their houses, their cars up, shooting them, killing them, and doing all types of stuff in South Central and Compton. So we got word that, and that's why we're fighting so hard here in the city of Chicago, so that won't happen here. Because we know if they get the numbers, and I'm praying that they don't, they're gonna push on black folks. It's gonna be a war. I already know what it's gonna be. We see it coming.
Bro.
We see it coming.
And I don't want to see it coming for y'all because,
right.
I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to be outgunned.
I know it.
Like, just how like the rednecks think
Right.
they're 2 or 3 little ARs they got in their closet. Man,
Right.
you can't fight these cartel people.
Right.
They're too strong, bro.
Right.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
I have my feeling about the whole immigration thing, but I just feel a need to express this.
Okay, go ahead.
In California, we were run out, right?
Right.
We weren't run out by the immigrants.
Mm.
We were run out by white people that used the immigrants
Yes.
as an instrument against us. Let's
Yes.
not forget that.
Yes.
Yeah.
White, just like the caller on the call, right? Not him personally.
No. The rich white man. I'm with you, bro. That's who I'm against. I'm half hillbilly, so I'm with you, bro. Yeah. The man. Yeah.
Mm.
No
You
offense,
say the
Jake.
man. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm against rich white people
but
too,
see,
bro. I'm a poor white
Martin,
man.
go ahead, Martin. Go ahead,
this
Martin.
and that's why me and Mark Carter always say that was the testing ground, California. And so when we look at California, Compton and Compton and in that area, that's what can happen to the city of Chicago with us. And that's what we're trying to avoid from that happening, because it's already tension between blacks and Hispanics anyway. You can't go in their neighborhood. You get caught in their neighborhood, they be throwing rocks at your car, shooting at you. It's just like the county jail. You get let out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't stand out there, man. You're liable to get killed by one of them Hispanics.
Yeah, man.
It's been
Them
like that for
Venezuelans,
years.
bro. They something else.
Yeah.
They the ones that got to work out here. Don't let it fool you, man.
Oh,
Them Venezuelans, I took them light, but they're working for the cartel out here. They're the ones that push the Fetty and all that out here in like the Dayton, Cincinnati area.
Mm-hmm.
They got to work. The black man, you just better off. All the OGs like me, man, we just go to work. Because that's all you can do. You can't fight this system, man.
Hey, buddy. Hey, white
Yes, sir.
male. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, bro.
You've acknowledged the problem that we're talking about. I'm sure you're sitting here just like I am listening to the conversation. As a member, I hear the new caller, so I'll make this quick. As a member of what would be termed the dominant society, and since at least you at least sound as if you're concerned about the issue, what can you, as a white male, what can you do to help us solve this problem using immigrants against us as a demographic, economic, and cultural weapon? What can you do to help us?
Well, I'll tell you, bro, I work directly. I travel a lot and a lot of times I get temporary people that work for employment services. So once in a while, I'll get, younger black males or even younger black females will sometimes be sent out. But I hear the same thing. They all get the door slammed in their face because there's 8 Haitians or there's 8, Mudabi, arrivals, or here in Ohio, Somalians everywhere. Like, all I can tell them is keep fighting because, like I said, I'm half hillbilly. So I come from a people that, we were stomped out too. We were used, moved to the city. They used my people to dig coal for them for their power for years, but now they don't need us. They buy it from China. So,
Martin, can I ask him one more question?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Then I got to go to the next caller. Go ahead.
So, okay, I'll this time I promise I shut up. I promise I'll shut up this time. So, white man, let me ask you, why would members of your race here in the United States, why would your people in your government allow so many immigrants to flood the country, not just immigrants, but non-white immigrants, when whites are becoming the minority in their own country? Why would Joe Biden or Bill Clinton or the amnesties of Ronald Reagan, why are you people bringing so many foreign nationals, unassimilated foreign nationals, even illegal, in the country in the first place? Why are you doing this to your own country?
It's new slavery. I think the older guy hit it. I mean, it's kind of bold statement, but it's like the new slaves.
Why do you
where
say
I'm
that?
at, it's because of like I've seen it with the Haitians. They're here to fill the supplier jobs for Honda, to keep the Hondas and Toyotas built in North Kentucky and here in South. Yeah, they're here. They're here to replace. They're here to replace the Z generation. The Z generation.
Are these people doing this for free? They're at
a pro rate. They're at a pro rate. So it took me about a year to learn this, but I heard the Haitians, I actually had to do about 40 of their time for about 4 months every day. So I had to hear their complaints. And what it is they work for a cheaper rate. The government, all the suppliers, they get a cut on this. And then if they miss work, you know, they have a van and they have a handler that runs them everywhere. So it's not like, you know, Lamont or little Jimmy, you know, if our car breaks down or our homeboy don't come pick us up, we lose our job. You know what I mean? Like a baby's mom keep the car, you know what I mean? Or
statistically, the Haitians aren't that many people. I'm specifically
here they are.
About
here they are. They're literally 25.
I'm not talking about the state. I'm talking about the whole country. We were talking about Los Angeles before. Why would whites like you allow tens of millions of, let's say, Latin Americans and Hispanics south of the border just flood the country like that? And if they're new slaves, how could they be slaves if they're getting paid?
Well, I mean, if you're living in a elite home outside of DC, do you really care what, you know, some white boy or some black dude named Jamal in Springfield, Ohio, how they live? I mean,
are you in a big home? Are you a black dude named Jamal? I'm asking you.
No, but I live and work beside white guys like that. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Other people.
I grew up around black folks, dude. Like, so I don't know how to apologize for that or what's that so weird to you.
So did I.
Okay, well, I can tell by kind of like what I would call a corny voice. So why are you questioning me? How else am I supposed to talk? I'm only around dudes named Jamal or Lamont or Billy Ray or fucking little Jimmy the white boy.
Okay.
What am I supposed to say? I'm trying to be nice to
Okay, 843.
Talking to a roughneck, bro.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, let's go to the next caller. Okay, let's try to. We ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. 5724. Next caller.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why the man only is speaking his truth, and the black guy, he just steady questioning him like he got all the answers.
He a
don't have
goofball,
all
bro.
the answers.
Come on now, y'all. Let's not do
Who do you
it.
think I'm struggling with? To the fella that keeps calling me the white man. Who do you think I'm struggling with out here? Some cornball white dude from the suburbs? Or one of my homeboys? It
Okay.
could be a white dude.
843.
It could be my homeboy or my old lady's
843.
cousin, bro.
We're not gonna go there. This is gonna be bridge under the water. We're not gonna go back and forth. Okay. You made your point. We're gonna leave it at that. You know, we was going well. You know, we're gonna leave it at that. So
it was. You're right, Martin.
we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna because we gotta stick with the topic because I don't want y'all to get personal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Come on, 5724. 57.
Yeah, I was coming on here because I was just listening, and I always just listen more than I say anything. I always just listen, man. When I say, I always listen more than I say anything. I try to take in more then what? But I'm listening to this man attack this other guy on here just speaking his truth. Like, come on, bro, let a man talk. You standing on him like he the one who set the plan. Now, how's your people this? How's your people that? You need to go to one of the council meetings and ask all those type of questions, man.
I can answer that if you want me to. You want me to answer? You want me to respond to that?
Man, you steady driving on the man reckless, man.
Do you want me to respond and tell you why?
Man, I don't want to hear you respond, bro.
Oh, I didn't know.
Your truth.
All right, bro.
You racist, bro.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. I appreciate that. That's a nice thing to
against Hispanics. I ain't racist against
Yeah, that ain't no compliment, man. Jesus ain't gonna like that, bro.
Man, I don't like Hispanics or Arabs or Indians.
I'm with you, bro.
Or Chinese.
I only deal with white and black folks and Native Americans.
Man, that's
like
all
that.
I deal with.
Yeah, man. I'm from Ohio, bro. I just deal with white, black, mixed. You know what I mean? That's what it is out here.
Right. I feel you, bro. You spoke really well, bro. And I appreciate the advice you gave.
Well, bro, I'm 51. I grew up in a time called the 80s where we didn't even think like, what are you talking about?
70s, and I
Well, yeah, and American heroes.
Okay. All right,
Man,
fellas.
Hey,
all right, fellas. Enough. We gotta go.
Going to LA. I hate LA.
Okay. We gotta. Okay. Somebody snoring. Everybody put their phone on mute. Somebody snoring or something. I hear somebody went to sleep on the line or something. I don't know who it is. I think that's 609. She went to sleep. She was on. I think that was her. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I think I want to show George Blakemore video one more time. I'm gonna have to pull it back up, and then we'll end it with that and what it's talking about. Well, you know, a lot of people don't like you talking about stuff like this because they feel it's racist and you know.
Thank you.
And,
How you doing, man?
I'm gonna go to about 11 something to it. Hold on, let's see. Let's say 11:20.
Black leadership is silent about illegal immigrants. Did you know what my
I hope y'all can hear it in
we
the
need
phone chat.
sanctuary. We need sanctuary to protect us. We the one being homeless.
Yeah, I'm playing. You might have to, for some reason.
He said, I got these people with free labor. Work the hell out of them. There's no peanut, there's no cotton, there's no rice, no tobacco. Now, we're going to bring somebody else in from Eastern European. We're going to bring them in from Guatemala, Honduras. We're going to bring them in from China, India, Budapest. The negative effect, Claude Anderson said, has on the black community. The negative effect. They come in and displace young black people. They give them the job, and they give these whites the jobs. They give these Hispanics, these Europeans. They're not even legal citizens. What does black citizenship mean? Pat your foot. When your citizenship don't mean nothing. When the Mexicans come in and say, we not citizens, we not going nowhere, and we gonna work. We gonna work. You not a citizen. They'll use you, but don't let them use you up. Don't let them use you up. Know who you are and where you come from. Always remember this, my young people. Remember how you got here. You didn't get here as an immigrant. Black leadership is silent. Reverend Trump, you talking about Reverend? You talking about President Trump, the Democratic machine, daily machine? These whites have been playing black people. Now there's a new white man. Devil you know is better than an angel you don't know. Maybe you better off with that devil than that angel promising you everything. He promised you that you would be a citizen in 1865. You're not no citizen. You're not no citizen. Your vote don't mean nothing. They let these illegals come in, and they let them come in to displace you. They don't need you no more. They use you. Now, they use you. You've been fighting in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korean War, all these wars. When you come back to America, you just a nigga. They let every group come in and go look at your neighborhood. If you was somebody, why you got that air store and you haven't opened up a store there? Buying these chips.
George Witt, the South Shore Culture Center. Speaking truth, 75-year-old.
What's wrong with you? When you see that air selling you liquor, cigarettes, and drugs, why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? And when you go to the pen, the air not going to the pen. He pulls that iron gate down, get in his car and have his pistol. And nobody's scared of you. They not scared of you. Maybe we scared of each other. But them Arabs not scared of you. If they were scared, they wouldn't even come over. They know you. They know you're not about them. That's why when they get tired, where can I open up me a store? Go to the nigger neighborhood and sell them some damn chip and some fucking meat and some rotten fruit. The niggers are bad. The niggers are bad. We can make some money off the niggers. But what's wrong with the niggas that live there? Why can't they sell some chips? Hot chips. Even the Mexicans coming over selling hot tamales. Anybody gonna beat up that Mexican woman? Anybody gonna come and take that Mexican woman hot tamale? No. If you pull up your hot tamale, then the boys are gonna beat you up like you're staying down. Even the Mexicans coming up selling hot tamales and stove cones. What's wrong? And look at, I've never seen nothing like it in Inglewood. Look at the niggas lined up like that. Look at them. They not fussing up, lining up, going to Maria. Going to Maria. Could you give me some cherry snow cone? I want 2 hot tamales here, Maria. Look. And then in a few minutes, Maria's husband come by and pick her up in that pickup, and they go home and count that money. Then when I go to the currency exchange, I'm going to get on my black brothers now. Wait a minute here. I go to the currency exchange. That little old Betty Rooster, Pablo, look at the little thing, sending money back to Mexico, to his little muchachas and muchachos. No court, no judge told him, you better pay, you better send that money back. No judge told him and beat him and said, we're going to lock you up. He knows the rules. He knows the culture. Look at him. Look at that. Look at that. I got $300. I want to send it back to Mexico. Here come another. I got $400. He doesn't have to do that. He's already over here. But he don't forget where he come from. He don't forget where he come from. He knows his responsibility. He's not going to abandon them because he's up there. He's not. Maria going to get that black child and she going to have some tamales and some Creole too.
All right. If you want to listen to the video in its entirety, it's on the YouTube page. But I just thought I thought that was so inspirational. I video record that back in January of 2023. And it's still vibrant today. And I've played it several times since then on Facebook, and it got a great response, overwhelming response on that. He spoke a lot of truth. I mean, if you can get past the N-word, you can really listen. You know, I know it's kind of tough, but I try not to play that, but it is what it is. So do anybody want to comment on that little part that I just said that played? Anybody want to comment on that? You're welcome to comment. All right. I guess not. Go ahead.
Hey, I think I was gangster for him to be able to say that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And some of that needs to be said.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually it's the women speaking.
That is correct. That is correct. It's always the women most of the time taking up for Black people issues in our community. It's always the women most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. To me, from my participation observation, it's the women.
Or you have to simp for them if you're to be part of it it's like you got to be able to. It's like being a liberal white man. It's like you got to simp for these Karens, and I mean, you know, it's sad. I mean, some women, if they make sense, yeah, you can get behind them, no doubt. But we can't just listen to just anybody because they got like Jasmine Crockett. They're just throwing her out there like some eye candy, and she ain't really all that. Tiffany Henry look way better than her.
Whoa.
But I got a little crush on Tiffany. I ain't gonna lie.
You and a lot of more other
Yeah, you
people
do.
too. Hey, you
I
and a
ain't
lot of
lying.
more other people got a crush on Tiffany.
Something about
Yeah.
her just, ooh.
Yeah. Don't let your wife hear you now. You
Because
get
you
in
know
trouble.
she's bad.
Yeah.
She knows I do.
Tiffany
She
fine.
knows I do.
She is nice looking though. She
Tiffany in
decent.
Atlanta doing her thing.
Yeah, she doing
Tiffany a G, man.
yeah.
She just got caught up with the wrong one. That's all.
Yeah. It can happen, man. It can
She
happen.
recovering.
Yeah. Okay.
She doing good in Atlanta with her clothing business.
Yeah.
Yep. I just seen that. I'm in full support.
Right. All right. We're gonna close it out, and I want to thank all my special guests that came on the panel tonight. You know who you are. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys, and it's been a great discussion.
You ended it,
Good
Mark?
show, Mark.
Yeah. I mean, it's about.
Hey,
It's
man, thank you for having me.
yeah. It's I've been on 2.5 hours. I've been on for quite a while. Yeah. You know,
All right.
I just got a text about what about the South Africans, but I'm tired. I would love to, because I mean it's more than, because you know it's like this when you hear the word welfare or EBT or snaps, you think of black people. When you hear about immigration, deportation,
Okay.
you think about Hispanic
Okay,
people.
well, look, give me a holler when tomorrow evening, then, and I'll let you know what's going down.
Okay. Old time, you talking to me?
I was gonna say something to you.
Yeah, go ahead, old time. I forgot you. I thought you went to sleep. Go ahead. I'll give you 5 minutes. Go ahead.
No. But see, the with the migrant situation, it's strange. It's strange how I haven't heard how the migrants. I heard a lot of stuff against the migrants, but then now that the police or whatever you call it that's hanging around the city, it seems like the migrant situation can stop a lot of crime and stuff that's going on in the black community. But I'm surprised I haven't heard that.
I don't know about that.
See,
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I
that.
think so. Well, I think so. I think with the way that it was running
You
around.
from the city?
No.
What's that?
You
No,
ain't from the
man.
city?
No,
Oh man,
cause
come on, man.
I-
Wait, hold on, bro, hold on. We know that it was common. 30 people getting shot, robberies, 8 robberies. Come on, man. Don't try to come out no bad.
Man, I'm in the trenches every day. Every day I'm in the street.
Man, you talking about
Every
little,
day.
you talking about knuckleheads, but I'm talking about what the
Every
numbers.
day.
Okay.
Ain't no crime went down because of no migrants, bro. Stop
Okay,
it.
then, all right. Then, okay, well, I'm wrong then. Okay. I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. No
Okay.
problem.
All right, we got
Okay.
another.
All
We
right.
got another caller. Let's real quick. I work in the Auburn Gresham area, so I work in that area, and it's a lot of crime. We had 3 people got shot in the building. A couple of them teenagers. Okay,
3 people.
let's go to
Yeah.
let's go to this caller real quick. 0024. Come on, caller. Caller. Last 4 digits of your telephone number. Oh, there they go. That's him now. Okay, come on, caller. 0024.
Mr. Barton Johnson.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir.
Oh, there go what's his mixed brother? His little mix.
appreciate you.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yes, Ricky Ray Straight. Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna make this brief.
Okay, turn your phone down. Turn your audio down. Can you do that? Audio. You got Facebook or something running? Because I hear an echo.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Hold on. All right,
Okay, go ahead. Make it quick.
Mr. Martin.
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you. I'm supporting with the black community. I understand bro, we're dealing with some real shit. Pause. But I want to ask you this. Me being biracial, mixed with black and Mexican, how can I actually just be... It's crazy.
Man,
I'm literally...
hold on. Let me just explain something. I think I know where you're going. Let me just say, brother, just be yourself, man. Just be listen. You don't have to worry about being accepted by blacks or the Mexicans. You know, you are who you are. You don't have to pick a side or anything. You know, just stick what's right, man. You can't help the way you was born. You have nothing to do with that. So I mean, even listen, I'm black, African American, whatever you want to call. I had no control over how I came out of my mom's womb or who are the parents I was born to. You have no control with that. So don't worry about if you don't fit all the way in with black people or you don't fit all the way in with Hispanics and all that, man.
No, I love black people.
I know. Okay, regardless, whoever you love, it's okay. But I'm just saying, don't let that be a burden to you. You know, because you know, don't let that bother you. Just go on life. Just do the right thing, man. Just do right by people. Period, man. That's all.
I feel like I'm being judged because, like, you know, we're dealing with a certain pivotal point where, like,
right,
you know, we're like black people are being treated like shit.
I just did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I know you see you love black people.
Like me being biracial.
Right.
I look Hispanic.
Right.
But I was raised by a black mother.
Right.
So a motherfucker like you can
watch your language, man.
Could not tell me shit.
Bro, watch your language. Watch your language,
and
man.
Say that, oh well,
right.
well, you know,
right.
that's here it is. And I was raised by a black mother.
Bro, but listen.
So it pisses me off.
Hey, but it's like hold on, brother.
Like a motherfucker.
Bro, you got to watch your language, man. Watch your language. If you want people to listen to you.
Get him out of here, man.
Yeah.
I apologize, Mr. Martin.
Okay, let me just say something,
your
brother.
Daddy a Mexican, your mama black, you Mexican.
So,
hold on, brother. You can't now. You talk about you can't do that, bro. Like that. You talk about the other guy disrespectful. You can't do that, bro. This is my show. I'm the host. Don't do that. Hey, brother, listen. Hold on. First of all, hold on. First of all, the guy was just talking. He was white, and you was complimenting him.
Yeah, but
but what? But what? Listen, bro. Listen.
It's totally different.
It ain't different. It's no different, brother. It's no different. It's no different.
Being disrespectful, he Mexican.
Okay, why? Hold on, bro. You telling me to get him on my show? I'm the host, bro.
Martin, please attend to me because I'm gonna sit up here.
I ain't telling you to get him on.
That's what you told me.
I'm like, that's just.
I'm just going by what you're saying, bro.
Black people always say, man, get up out of here, man.
Right. I mean, you didn't tell a white boy that. You didn't tell a white boy that.
Yeah, because dude was saying something, so he drilling him about stuff that he ain't got no control over.
And like this guy right here that's talking, he ain't got no control because he biracial.
Martin.
Hold on, no. Let me talk. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This is not his first time calling this show. This is like his third or fourth time calling the show.
Wow.
So we very familiar with him.
He's very disrespectful.
Hey, bro, I'm the host of this show, man.
Man, accept being a Mexican and move on.
Hey, bro, listen, whatever he identified, that's him, bro. And whatever side he want out there, it's all right with me. You're a human being.
You don't have no.
How you gonna tell a man what he is, bro?
Can do.
He ain't black because his daddy's Mexican.
Brother, come on now. How you gonna tell him what he is? Come on now.
He identifies black as his daddy. Look, that's just like
I'll make you black and Mexican.
Brother, listen.
You got to identify with what that black man is. That black man Mexican.
Let me say something. Let me say something, bro. Let me say something. How many? I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want. Hold on, young man. Let me ask my brother a question. Hold it. Let me hold it. I'm about to mute you. Hold it.
I'm gonna shut up.
How many shades of color do black people come in? Do you know? I'm asking you 5724.
Man, I only know. Listen, with me,
I'm asking you a question.
I identify with one shade of black, and that's Black American. That's it.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Skin color. How many complexions? I'm asking you. Do you know? Do you know?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell you.
Sorry, I'm still on the line.
I can identify with at least 10 tops. That's my opinion.
Okay.
From the people that I seen and know, 10.
10 what?
10 shades of black.
Okay, it's about 7 or 8. I'll just let you know. Okay, it's about 7 or 8 different shades.
Well,
all right.
I'm
Okay.
a couple off.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
People that look black,
that's
they ain't
okay.
black.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right.
Hey, look, man, you got to identify with this, right? I done been in every racial situation it is with Indians, Africans, and I done had Africans discriminate against me, the nurses at the hospitals. All of them. So I don't agree with none but Black Americans. That's it. All that. And I believe if your father is a Mexican, you are a Mexican. If your daddy is black, you are
That's
black.
never been racist.
That's just my opinion. You
I've never been.
man.
Okay. Young
Young
man, please. Okay. I want to ask him one more question.
No, that's
hold it.
okay,
hold it, young man. Young man, I'm about to put you on mute if you have another outburst. I'm trying to educate my brother so he'll know. And maybe 206 can back me up with this. Do you know that the black gene is the dominant gene? Do you know that, whether it's male or female? Do you know that 5724?
The black women gene ain't
No,
the
no,
dominant
no,
gene.
sir.
Male
No,
gene
sir.
is the dominant.
But
That's
hold
what
on.
it is, brother.
The black gene.
Whatever that male species
No,
is,
no.
that's the dominant
206.
gene in that
206.
in that race, bro.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no, sir. No, sir. No,
Yes,
sir.
it is.
No, sir.
I can prove it.
No, you can't prove it. Because the black
Hey,
gene
man, I
is
see you all the time.
I
just don't say
no,
nothing.
it's okay. That's okay, bro. This ain't.
And look, I can prove it to you on my phone next time I see you.
No, bro. No.
Yeah.
Bro.
Mr. Martin.
No, sir. Young man, I'm talking.
Respectful.
I'm talking, brother. Just hold on. I'm just trying to educate the brother on how the genetic pool works.
I'm sorry, sir.
All right, you keep saying you're sorry. You keep doing the same thing over and over. Let me talk to the brother. I'm trying to educate him on some things. You know, the black gene is the dominant gene. We could lay down with anything and it become black. Period. Anybody that know that. Listen. If we lay down with a Mexican, if we lay down with a whatever we lay down with a white person, the dominant is black, actually. Because we have the dominant gene.
But you a male saying that, though.
Huh?
You a male saying that. A male, yes, of course.
A female too, brother.
That's male inside of
female
another
too.
race is the dominant.
The female too, brother.
No, anything that's male inside of a race is the dominant.
No, female too. Black. Oh, bro.
No, that's not true. We got different chromosomes.
Yeah, not, bro.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, can you hear me? Hey, brother, can you hear me, brother?
I hear you.
What is a chromosome, and what does it do?
The chromosomes is the hormones in your body. I can't. I'm
Chromosome
not a scientist.
It's not a hormone. Check this out.
I'm not a scientist.
Check this piece out. Just listen for a minute.
I just know what that is.
Brother, just check this piece out.
Know that.
Listen. The dominant race, genetically and otherwise on planet Earth, is black people. tell you why. Check this out. Listen to this piece.
Get
This
that.
blew my mind when I heard
Get
it.
that.
Check it out. Shut up, dude. Just be quiet. If you look at every cell in our bodies as Black people, all of our genetic material is in every cell of our body. Our genetic variation, the wealth, stop talking, the wealth in our cells, the the different genes we have is so much as Black folks. If you take all of the other races of people on Earth and you add up their genetic variation and their genetic resources, it would be less than 1/3 of the genetic variation that we have. Now listen
But
to this.
it's not in women.
Let me tell you what a chromosome is. Chromosome is sexually determinate. It determines whether you're male or female. Females have XX chromosomes, males have XY chromosomes. It's not an enzyme, okay? It's genes inside your cells that determine if you're male or female. So if you go there's no such thing as trans. Because if you really want to be a male trying to transition to a female, you got to go inside 100 billion cells with a really small scalpel and microscope and change all your damn chromosomes from XY to XX. It's the very basis of human development, and that starts gender respective as soon as you're conceived. That's what a chromosome is. It's not an enzyme.
Okay, now listen to this, right?
I'm all in.
So Alpha Black doesn't mean shit.
Shut up, dude. Let him talk. He's talking.
So Alpha Black does not mean you're not. That's
Dude, be quiet.
I'm muted.
Let him finish his point. Oh, you mute. Fantastic. Go ahead, brother.
So in every race, what I was taught, the male is always the dominant. If your daddy is Black, that's what you identify as. If your mother is a Mexican, I mean, if the daddy is Black, you identify as Black and Black only due to the genetics that's in the Black male, not the
Now
woman.
listen, brother. Listen, you're wrong. You're wrong. Let me tell you why.
No, I'm not.
Listen, man. Shit, listen for a minute. That applies to other races of people except Black people. Because we have so much genetic material that our genetic material is Niagara Falls compared to theirs. So if a Black female laid with any male on Earth, that child's coming out Black.
I bet you he don't look Black.
Okay.
I bet you his
All right.
hair.
All right. We're gonna end this.
Do you have a CNI dog, brother, in a blind man pole walking around?
I bet you his hair ain't like mine.
206.
Where
Don't
did you
worry.
learn this discipline?
206.
Okay.
206. Don't worry about it. He don't. He got his own mind made up. He got his. He said he did his own research. Just let it be. So just leave it alone. You try to tell him. I try to tell. Just leave it alone. That's it. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that.
More power to him.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at. I mean, a lot of things we didn't understand until we had to go research it. Okay, hey, it is what it is. We can't force it on nobody. You told them what it was, and boom. All right, people. We're gonna end it right there, and I appreciate everybody for coming on the platform. Thank y'all so much.
Hit the like button.
All right. Yeah, please hit the like button.
It is.
Please hit the like button, people.
Uncut.
Hit the like button, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube.
Tell the truth.
Hit the like button.
Shame the devil.
And I appreciate you guys staying up with me tonight. I know you got your boo with you, your lady, a significant other, whatever. But you out here hanging out with me on the social media platform. I appreciate it too. Yeah. And thank you guys for your support. And stay Black, be Black, and everything else will take care of itself. As our brother said, I forgot what is his name. Did I always say that? He's dead now. Marcus